Welcome to the Where's Buffy podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed. Hashtag shooting the five.
Yeah, it's the Where's Buffy podcast where we're built for comfort
and not for speed, you old
nigga. I'm done. Sorry for interrupting.
You old spearfishing. I said spearfishing. What the fuck that made everybody? Spearfishing.
I think you say spear chucking, nigga. Like, this is real racist.
Close enough.
Nigga say, oh shit, spearfishing. Take it back. Aghast. Bitch.
Ah, there we go.
It's beautiful.
Yo, it's definitely been a week. It's been a year, honestly.
It's been a decade, nigga.
100%. Man, what was the good this week? This decade, this year.
Christmas. Decade, year, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot, man. I'm not gonna start.
You just did.
Yeah, you did.
Damn it.
You can't unjump off the diving board, nigga.
Yeah, you out of things. Who's next?
Jumped off the diving board and grabbed the edge. Like, no!
Good, I'm still alive, man. You know what I'm saying? Just some real shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't caught no wild ass disease and no shit like that. I'm living. Some people ain't make it. You feel me? I made it through the whole decade. You know what I'm saying?
True shit.
A lot of niggas woke up dead this morning. Ain't woke up dead before.
You know what I mean?
Truth.
Facts.
What's good with you, people to the left and shit?
What? Man, yo, Christmas was this week.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Did you get everything you wanted?
Nah. But it's cool.
Yeah.
Sound a little hurt.
Christmas is for the kids.
Christmas is for everybody.
No,
Fuck that.
Christmas for the kids.
Nah, Christmas is for
It is
everybody.
for the kids, though.
It's for everybody.
I mean,
You can say the children.
A lot of people got
Thousand
engaged.
more.
A lot of people got pregnancy announcements. There was a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of shit going on.
they got wanted pregnancy announcements. You know what I'm saying? They wanted the baby.
Your family's pregnant.
Damn.
Your mother's the father.
I can't do this new age shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting sex changes and pregnant motherfuckers and shit. God damn. What was coming to?
What was bad this decade?
Woo.
Trump's still in office.
But he's getting impeached.
Big facts.
Yeah.
He's not getting removed though.
No, of course not.
No, but it's fun.
It is. It's fun watching a nigga like react. Like, you know, this is a farce. This is right. You guys just I'm the most I'm the most persecuted person in history. You realize there was slavery in this country,
Right.
But like that nigga swear he like the worst fortunate person of all time, and then a nigga with a wheelchair drive by.
Everything he do is superlatives. My nigga, I seen this shit on Twitter. It looks bad. It look like it's brewing and shit, but it was like fucking like 100,000 Indian niggas walking through the street and shit like Hitler.
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. They call it the RS or some shit like that. RSS.
Yeah, the RSS. I was like,
Yo, that shit look bugged out,
Like
yo.
Hitler.
Yes,
It's
I'm not
Indian
exaggerating,
Nazis.
nigga.
Indian Nazis.
Yes,
Yeah.
they was like, imagine motherfucking Pratt Street.
Yeah.
The whole Pratt Street just
Like
Indian
red dot
motherfuckers.
Indian niggas.
Yes, them niggas. On
Shout
some
out to
Hitler
Red
shit.
Dot.
Nigga, Mexicans ain't taking your jobs. Indians are.
Hey,
Think about it.
facts,
Customer
though.
service,
That's
IT, nigga.
That
You
is
call,
facts.
hello, my name is John. Bitch, your name ain't John.
Press one for English.
For English.
Right.
Hello, this is Mohinder. How can I help
No, their
you?
name be like Peter.
what's your name? Ain't Peter?
Bitch, your name Prakesh, nigga.
Protect.
Patel.
I've worked with a Prakash.
I know you did. Sada, bitch.
Hey, what? Shout out to him.
Sanjay.
That's
Sanjay is
Sanjay
Sanjay one of them
Patel.
ones. Sanjay is definitely one of them ones.
Right.
Yeah,
That is so racist.
Speaking of the ugly, does anybody have any ugly?
Any ugly?
Michael Irvin's hairpiece.
Shout out. That nigga, hey. Yeah, he do. Microphone head.
Michael Irvin's hairpiece is ugly.
Michael Irvin might be the reason Steve Harvey tapped out.
Yes. It might. You know what else is really?
Where did you get that one from?
What's up with all this trauma?
Where? Hey,
Say W hard as a bitch.
Yeah.
Lori Harvey is supposed to be a hoe too.
Yeah, she fucking everybody.
An industry Joan too.
Oh, what?
She an industry Joan.
Oh,
Yeah, she is.
She done worked through.
But her mom was,
she done worked her way through Puffy House.
Her mom was,
Mom was on some
like
wild
that.
shit, yeah.
Her mom was like that.
Huh?
Her mom was
Mom
like
was out
that.
there wilding and
Oh,
shit.
that's what's up. Oh, Valerie.
Steve
what's
Steve
her
like
name?
them hoes.
She was.
Steve
She
like
was. She was.
And they want to give real women advice and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that he probably
He
is
got
the best
this
person to
day
do it.
rule.
If, he fuck with hoes.
Can't
like
get a
that.
man nothing.
He seen the worst
What's
of the
up
worst.
with all these trauma movies?
Trauma.
It's one of those words I think I'm a little bit
Overused.
sick of this year.
What do you mean?
Trauma, triggered, all those words.
triggered,
Misused,
shaming.
overused.
All of that is ugly.
Yo, sidebar, toxic femininity. Stop calling these girls pick-me's.
Thank you.
They
Yes.
just got
thank
out
you.
back.
Thank you.
What's a
thank
pick
you.
me?
So a woman will call another woman a pick-me if that woman, if the first woman says, you should treat a man like this. You should treat a man like that. Our men are being hurt too. Our men are traumatized. And
Shout out Fantasia.
So for women who call out other women, those women being called out are saying that that chick's a pick me. Basically that she's catering and pandering to men.
Right.
That's stupid.
It's very stupid.
Niggas got too many fucking rules and shit, yo.
Right.
Like,
It's too many boxes. Like just
There's no nuance.
Nah,
to
but that's
it,
like
yo.
you creating that shit.
You
You got to be on one side. You can't just say, well, it's kind of like this, kind of like that. Niggas got to think, I'm here. You know what I mean? So
Thank you, Internet. Thank you.
It's definitely Twitter. I've gotten into Twitter over the last year, and I don't know. I liked it at first, but then there's like a dark side of
You
Twitter.
realize
I
it?
can't
Did
do
you
that
realize
shit.
yourself? Do you feel yourself getting angrier?
Yes.
And having more? I hate to use the term, but you're more triggered by stuff.
Yeah,
But you know what the funny thing about Twitter is it's a reflection of you.
your Twitter is definitely a reflection.
It's not like, you know what I mean? Like,
Who you
somebody's
follow,
like,
like,
take this shit. You
that's-
follow
that's
this.
very
Right,
true.
you follow that. Then you're like, oh, I hate all this
Nigga,
shit. I look
It's
at.
like a chick that talks bad about all her baby daddies. Like, nigga, you smashed.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what's crazy about Twitter, yo? Like, at first, I kept saying porn. I'm like, why the fuck do I keep saying porn? Nigga, because I'm following them niggas and shit. You know what I mean? Like, Tiana Trump, like, do you like the way I've been... Like, bitch, yes, but I don't want to see it when I'm opening it up in church.
That
you know
shit's
what I'm saying?
spicy, yo.
Why
Nigga,
you probably shouldn't be on Twitter in church.
I opened up Twitter at my daughter's
You tweet
graduation.
with God.
I was about to tweet at my daughter's graduation, and I opened up Twitter, and there's a dick being sucked on my timeline and shit.
Well,
I had
man.
that happen in Walmart. That shit is I mean, it's traumatized. Like, oh,
Oh my god! I wanted to come here and
trying
say
to pay with
something.
your phone and
I had
shit.
that shit happen at work.
Last app. You said what?
I've had that happen at work.
For real?
Yeah.
A dick popped out your phone at work.
Well, actually,
That shit
a whole lot of sexing
like
going
the Mario
on.
mushroom and shit like
Right.
popped out her phone.
That's why I don't polo at work.
Dude.
That's why I
Hey,
don't polo
that'll
at
be
work.
ugly.
That was ugly.
You never know.
Yeah.
That was ugly. Sidebar. Shout out my girl. I'm on Twitter,
Ruh-roh.
and the baby's privacy keeps coming up on my Twitter timeline. And I exclaimed out loud, "I'm tired of seeing the baby's penis on my timeline."
He says it's not his though.
My girl goes, "Let me see." Shout out to you.
He says it's not
Hold
his.
up. Yo,
You talking about incensed? You talking about triggered, nigga?
You mad?
All right,
Because you
that's
want to see
cool,
it?
that's cool.
No, what? Why?
If a nigga say, man,
If I'm looking at titties on my phone,
before
you
they
not gonna
drop,
see that?
before they drop, and your girl is holding her phone, and she say, "Oh man, Jill Scott got news." What you gonna say?
News.
Nudes.
You want to
I'm
see?
I'm like, oh,
not
damn,
asking
that's
my-
crazy.
I'm
yo.
like- gonna do the
I'm like,
yourself?
I'm like, for
Yeah.
real?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
You're not
that's
gonna ask
crazy.
to see?
I'm asking my girl to see another girl's titties.
It's not somebody
titties
around the corner. It's
Titties
a
and
famous
dicks
person.
is different. You feel me?
Yo,
It's
Really?
different.
accessible titties is different.
It's exactly. It's not your neighbor's titties. It's somebody you're never ever gonna meet.
I might meet.
But we see enough of y'all T's all the time that you know what I'm saying. It's not really like a dick just popping up, and you know what I mean. Like
we see dick all the time. That's not impressive.
Hey.
Stop sending dick pics in 2020. We hate that shit. It's ugly. We don't want to see it.
Is that
fuckers.
a decade thing? That's a decade thing.
Is that for
no,
like?
Chicks ask for dick pics though.
No,
I
that's
don't know.
different.
No, I don't want unsolicited shit in my inbox.
So that's also.
I don't want unsolicited dick on my timeline.
You don't think somebody?
When would you ever solicit dick, nigga? Pause.
I was stopping. I was comparing apples to apples. Yo, damn it! I'm sorry.
Oh man.
God.
Unsolicited dicks.
That's the name of the episode.
No, stop it.
Oh God.
Stop the hurt y'all.
Pause. I'm sorry.
So the other part is if they don't know who we are. So I am IlFan79 on your social media choice, aka Don Adams the Podcast, aka Captain Bro Albano, aka Brew Diamond Phillips, aka Cheeto Santana, aka Thicky the Dragon Steamboat, aka Pod Shampoo, God's favorite podcaster, aka Potty Piper. I'm in the podcast True Bubblegum, and I'm freshly out of Dentine Ice and my tag team partner.
Boy, Fat Boy Diz, aka Dizzy for people, aka Diz DeJourno, the most finger wavers. It's not DeJourno, it's the penis. Johnny Cochran, if the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars and use rubbers, and sometimes I have trouble opening champagne. It's in my left.
Flimmy Martin.
What's up, everybody? It's the most diabolical and meanest screenwriting genius. It is Lady London, aka LK, aka Elbow D.
People's elbow.
And to my left.
Hey, Broccoli Bell Boy, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Benji Miller, aka Mr. 51 pounds down the count. Me because I'm Petty Kruger making millions while you dream sauce roll, Brock Belly, Pear Grills, you know what I'm saying? Brock the Savior, you feel me? Juice Leroy, and we done with that, you know what I'm saying?
Benedict Cucumber.
Juice Leroy, baby.
Black Fabio,
nape of your neck, double breasted, pink luster moisturizer all in my hair, you know what I'm saying? No Beijing, you know what I mean? And we there. Let's do it.
That's what's up, man. We gonna set it off last time of the year with my favorite segment. The release. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Got a Charlie horse.
We get back. Oh man, no, you
what
gonna
do
finish.
you know about Charlie Horse?
You gonna finish through that Charlie horse. You gonna finish.
Shit. Charlie Horse make you fall
In the session,
No,
yo.
you just gotta. You
get Charlie
gotta.
horses.
No, you just lay that leg straight out, and then you just gotta go.
Hey,
Have you
gotta
had
let
a
him
Charlie
rise, you
head,
feel me?
a Charlie Horse so bad?
Charlie head?
Yeah, right. Have you had a Charlie Horse so bad you rolled out of bed? Nigga?
Yes. Yes.
I'm talking about
Yes.
in the bed.
Fell
I don't think
on
I
the
rolled
floor.
out.
Fell
no,
on the
nigga.
floor.
I'm talking about like,
Damn.
nigga.
That's how the finish sounded
And then
too.
she like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, cramp. You so
Oh
stupid.
man, nigga, what's wrong with your potassium?
Nigga ask you about a specific mineral and shit. Yo, your potassium is low.
You
Like, bitch,
dehydrated.
shut up.
Eat a banana, nigga. You got to finish.
Pause. I'm gonna pause you on that
Hey.
one. Jesus Christ.
Niggas ain't making no more jokes or nothing. Niggas was like, because it's good medical advice, but nobody wants to comment on that. Oh shit.
These things, because silently in these minds, they're like, I might keep a banana by my bed. Just
No, you know what I learned? Don't ask me. This dude at a gas station in the truck stop, don't ask questions, told me mustard.
You a lot
gets-
lizard? What's wrong with you, yo? You a lot lizard? Why you at a truck stop?
Lot lizard
let me
is
tell you,
amazing.
No.
Why are you at a truck stop?
No.
LLK, lot lizard.
Random people talk to me all the time, and we're talking about potassium.
But why? Are you at a truck stop?
Talk about potassium.
I was traveling. I was driving. I had to stop.
Jesus
But
Christ.
anyway, and this guy says if you eat mustard, like if you catch a Charlie horse, he said if you eat mustard, it helps. If you don't have access to a banana.
How did y'all get to that point?
Nigga, why would I have access to a mustard over a banana? Anyway,
You
Nigga on the side of the bed with the package.
You got the
You say he has some package.
We got the packet on the side of the bed.
I'm fucked up.
yeah, bitch reaching that Sonic's bag. Oh man.
Random facts. Don't ask me why I know so many random.
Wow.
Did he say honey mustard or is it just like
He
Dijon
said, do
or
honey mustard
French's.
work.
French's? Okay.
French's OG
Niggas
French's.
still want to know
you
why
can't
this
use.
nigga was at the motherfucking truck stop.
Yeah, talk
She's
about
like-
mustard.
I had to stop. I was traveling. I
She's
was
like,
passing through.
Not the travel plaza. The truck stop.
Yo. She pulled in and was like, yeah. Yo, man, the releases segment where we put y'all on to something dope that came out recently. Sister LK, what you got?
So my release, of course, I'm breaking the rules for the release because I always do because I'm a pain in the ass. But anyway,
LOD.
Ouch.
literally. Anyway, so my release is it's a documentary on Netflix called "Don't Fuck with Cats." You have to see it. It's wild. It's crazy. It's not what you think. It's about a serial killer, and I'm not gonna give anything away because a lot of people haven't seen it. People are starting to see it, but it actually speaks to something we talked about on the show earlier in the year about social media being real life. And you kind of get an inside look at how social media and real life come together. So please watch it.
Question: have you watched like my two favorite docs from Netflix are what's the Making a Murder, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And what was it? Mastermind? Is that the joint with the lady
Yeah.
and the dude with the
What?
bomb around her neck?
Some Evil Genius.
Evil Genius.
Just, yeah, that shit was
Damn, I
hard.
haven't seen that.
That shit
Nigga.
good.
I haven't seen that one.
Yes, watch both of those.
I love them.
Netflix documentaries are dope though.
That's a
Like,
fact. They do really good. I
They're
mean, you know what I
real
mean? The
good.
toys that made us, the movies that made us, they do a good job.
That was good. The movies that made us. That was really good.
Word up.
Brother Diz, what you got?
Yo. I didn't know it was gonna be next.
It was like he was it was like he read it. Yo, what is my response to this?
Kanye West, Jesus is Born, dropped on Christmas. The second album from Kanye West was now a newly
Saved, newly born again.
No, I heard a fart. Newly converted Christian. Been working for the devil for so long. Now I'm on strike.
That's good.
That's a Kanye West line.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, really, no, real shit.
That's hard.
But no, it was pretty. Yo, that choir is amazing.
What,
They
what
are
is it? A
I ain't
song?
gonna bluff. That's
Is it
a
song?
fact.
He dropped his second gospel album.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Christmas, and he actually dropped when he said he was going to drop.
Is that the Lord?
On the lyrics.
Lord.
The Lord is changing his life.
So does that make people forget all about the Trump shit?
No,
Just people just
but you know
let
what
it go?
though?
No.
He hasn't backed off the Trump
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm not saying my
But
position.
you know
either
what
way,
though,
but-
yo, like artistry. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Seems like You Ready is a great song and shit. Oh no, it's not. Now I think about it. Okay, bump and grind.
Try again.
You better just escape out of this whole fucking
Nope.
thing that's just about to happen right now.
Pull the ripcord. Pull the ripcord.
He gonna have to live in
Make
the
it right. Make it right.
Happy People is a great fucking song. Can't say nothing about Happy People.
Yeah. Happy People was the shit.
Skate song, line dance,
He
step,
was happy
step.
when he with them young gals.
Jesus,
Nigga, you know,
Everything take
we're
the
creative,
lead.
nigga. You can fix
R.
everything.
Kelly
in
made
post.
good music, but fuck him as a person. And you know what I'm saying? Can we separate the artistry?
Not when a lot of his music is based off of his
So,
lust after young ass
I feel
girls.
like
But he's
a
not the
great
only
deal.
one.
I know he's not the only one, but fuck him.
I feel like a great deal of what hip hop is to a lot of people, not necessarily to me, but is like believability. So I think hip hop is unique in that it is hard to separate the person from the music because they're supposed to be
Right,
real.
he's keeping it real, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I think I can see where that is a problem for a lot of folks.
But
It's not a
okay,
problem for Kanye.
but
Because-
you have you had Juicy J. Juicy J just recently made a statement apologizing if his music influenced anyone to do drugs. So, if we're talking about music and influence, music does influence people. So how can you separate the music from the person? That person is still having influence of some kind over.
Yeah, but he didn't rap about voting for Trump. He's never rapped about being a Republican.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That's facts.
I agree with that.
I mean, so I don't know.
I don't have an issue with Kanye.
I can separate.
I'm gonna put it like this. For me, it's just like so hypocritical of you to be the same person that, you know, talk about crack music and all this other shit in one part of your career. Now you do this.
But that's what the industry
So
does.
I
That's
think it's
industry.
No. But this is what I'll say. So playing with something so powerful as Jesus is King and shit like that, you can definitely do that. But I just think that it kind of makes me question who you are as a, you know, are you really doing this? Because that's
So
something you
two
just don't play
questions,
with. You know
though.
what
Two
I'm
questions
saying?
to follow that up, though.
You just don't play with that. You know.
Two questions to
I
follow
agree.
that up. First is, how genuine do you think he is now? Do you think he's playing with it, or do you think he's
I don't know,
official?
but I'm judging off of his.
Him
Can I
playing with
answer
it.
that?
I'm judging off of his past, you know, whatever. I think it's just to erase all of the shit that he got into with the MAGA hat and going to the president's office. Like, he needs attention, but he had to shift it in a certain way. But
Kanye West is a genius in the regard that he knows how to make money.
Oh yeah, this is all about
Kanye
money.
West has a contract
Absolutely.
with Live Nation.
Absolutely.
It's only for concert venues. This nigga's performing in the park and performing in churches. That he gets all that money.
Not to
Niggas
mention,
selling,
so this
selling
is
shit in the back of them churches.
not to mention, he had money issues, and now he's exempt. He's exempt from taxes because of his status as having
'Cause
a
he
church.
has a church.
He has the church of
finesse.
Kanye.
It's a whole finesse.
It's the church of Kanye.
So
Yes,
what you're saying?
it's a
So the whole
church.
thing is a
It's
finesse.
everything.
It's a not for
Oh,
profit.
God.
Everything's a
Might be,
work.
that might be the word
Everything's a
2019.
work.
It's a work.
It's a work, man.
Absolutely.
Finessing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Massaging. That nigga
No,
massaging.
So my second part to that, right, is what you're saying about Kanye is how hypocritical it is. Let me ask you, how do you feel about Pac as an artist? Because he's had some very,
Oh, he's a
very
huge hypocrite.
conflicting
Absolutely.
messages in his
separate
music.
artistry.
No. I don't think Pac's is conflicting. I think it's a whole
No,
different
Pac
experience.
was conflicting. Tupac, let me tell you.
Was I Get Around and
Nah,
Brenda's
go
Have a
ahead.
Baby on the same album?
What's conflicting about that? He got around, Brenda got a baby. You can separate the two. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta talk about motive, right?
No,
because Tupac was always an actor. And if you look at his history and his history of his artistry, he wasn't just a rapper. He was an actor, and he always talked about playing a role. Tupac always talked. If you look at old interviews of him, he always talked about playing a role. And people even called him out and said when he got with Suge Knight and Death Row and all of
think
that,
we all
he was
playing a
playing a
role.
role.
I think they all playing a role. Like, Jay-Z did not fucking do the shit that he's talking about. But now that the art is out there and everything, I think you can make a song about I get around, I fuck a lot of women, I have a lot of fun. And Brenda put her baby in a trash can and shit.
And then did mama.
That's a fucked up thing to happen. This is my actual mama. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like, it's
do
not
you
like
believe in artists who
Ladies.
make songs saying that they slung dope when they really didn't?
I think that's disingenuous, but I don't think that Tupac was doing
No,
that.
I
We're gonna-
get that part.
we're gonna
Yeah,
get
I
into
that.
that.
Let's get more general with it. I think that the shit that Tupac talked about outside of his music is Tupac.
Yeah.
But I think music is art. Like I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger shoots aliens. Okay, but I can say
You don't think he's the fucking Terminator? He's the goddamn Terminator.
Good one.
that's a good one. Shing. But no.
Church titties, bitch. Church titties.
but I could right now write a song about selling drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never flipped a brick in my goddamn life.
Oh, did that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, bro.
So you had to go through that.
But like your imagination is your limit when it comes to your artistry.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie said, I grew up in a one room shack. His mother said, we ain't grow up. He ain't grow up like that. That's his art, what's it called? Artistic
license.
Artistic license. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta kind of separate. We gotta separate the music.
But is it hypocritical then when you have these white boys out here claiming certain? Oh, hold on.
Hypocritical? Okay, maybe that's the wrong word. Go
No.
ahead.
But seriously, if you have the Eminems of the world,
Okay.
you know they're singing about. I mean, he's been through some real shit. He's singing about his stuff, but then you have on the flip side people saying, "Oh, you know, he's appropriating, he's doing all this stuff," but he's talking about his life.
No, but that's
where-
two different things.
How is that two different things? though?
Appropriation is
No, I understand. I understand that part, but you're saying that you don't necessarily have to be doing the thing that you're
Of course not.
creating the art about.
Yeah.
So when you have other artists that are not black artists, say I'm a white artist and I'm talking about slinging dope and all this stuff, people will have a problem with that because that's not my real
I know
life.
white dope.
But
sellers.
see,
That's not appropriate.
But see, here's the thing. When you talk about, when I was initially talking about Kanye, you feel me? Like, all that shit that we talking about, I agree with all that stuff. But when you take the Lord's name and you,
No, I agree with
like,
the
kind of
God part.
pushing
The
people
God's-
into
the
a
God's
certain
part's
direction
cool, yeah.
because you need
That's-
money for your
that's
taxes
janky.
and all this other shit and whatever.
Well, to be
I
fair,
think it's kind of fucked up.
Creflo, Olstein.
And I don't fuck with even
What's
none
that
of
in
them.
Atlanta from Baltimore? Jamal Bryant.
Bryant, yeah.
Who the dude was fuck with the little
So-
boys down there?
God, that
Eddie Longfellow.
Eddie Long.
Yeah. So
Eddie Long and the
Kanye
Longfellows.
Kanye's just in the long line of pimp preachers.
All right, well, fuck it. Shit. I don't have to like it. That's why I said I don't like that shit.
I like
You know what I'm saying?
that. I like that, brother Brock.
I got Travis Scott, Jack Boys. This is like he's premiering like his new label and all that good stuff. So he put out like I guess you want to call it like an EP. So it's like 7 songs. I'm pretty much in support of anything Travis Scott does. I just love the. I mean, I can't say he's the best
like
rapper
it.
in the world, but like,
like
you
it.
insert Travis Scott in any song, musically, it's gonna be a lot better.
I'm sorry, I was
Pause.
thrown off. I was sitting
agree.
here watching, and LK grabbed his pen under the table. I was mortified.
And I clicked it.
Dang,
How do you click one? Anyway,
y'all obsessed today, man. Jangling, jangling. You know what I'm saying? What's jangling going around?
so I'm the peppy. I'm the big peppy.
Pass around the jingle.
Pooh. For me this week, it dropped. Did it drop on Christmas? I'm not sure if it dropped on Christmas. I think that's when I saw it. Is Rap Radar's? I don't know if it's a title exclusive, but Rap Radar's interview with R.B. Graham himself, Drizzy Drake. Much less rehearsed than what we got on LeBron's The Shop. They asked harder questions, pause, but they asked the questions that niggas asked. Like they was like, "Yo, do you think he went too far when he said he talked about your baby?" He was like, well, "At the end of the day, we was beefing." You know what I'm saying? He was pretty he was pretty genuine about that. He was like, we was beefing. All that stuff was on the table. You know what I'm saying? They said, "Do you think you went too far with the Virginia, what's the name line?"
Let it ring on you like Virginia Williams.
And he was like, he was non-committal on the answer, but the general theme of it was, nigga, we was beefing, and
Who's this with again?
Drake.
No.
Rap Radar.
Right, Radar.
Elliot
and B Dot.
Okay.
And I mean, they were asking and having the conversations that we, you know what I'm saying, and then they,
He didn't dodge anything. He was kind of like
No, he answered everything. Now he is very savvy and polished, so he didn't get into any corners. But it was clear that he was like, don't. He didn't have a point where he was like, don't ask me about this, don't ask me about that. As a matter of fact, I believe he encouraged that because he had his answers kind of on deck. But I don't feel like He actually, and this is the part I was impressed with was he, even though he minimized it by saying quote unquote, he did cop to catching an L. You know what I'm saying? Which I was like, okay.
I mean, he admitted that he lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And so it was definitely.
My respect has gone up a couple bumps.
No one
Respect
has
don't
it.
mean it.
He's
Disrespect.
lying.
But you can sit and watch. Like I feel like I don't know if there's ever been a nigga who has been paused like on top of the rat game. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't been immensely petty. Like all these niggas is petty, and so they said, "Well, this nigga used to be your favorite rapper or whatever." You know what I mean? How or they didn't say used to be. They said this is one of your favorite rappers. You know what I mean? How do you reconcile that? And the nigga was basically like, well, he used to be one of my favorite rappers, so I kind of realized that he wasn't who he said he was.
Right now, he ain't sling all the dope.
And so
That don't take away from
he's
him rapping.
still being petty. The nigga is
Still being petty.
it's but he's doing it. It's very Drake-ish. It's the only way I can. You know what I'm saying? He was really who you expected him to be, and it was an enjoyable watch. If you like Drake, if you hate Drake, he will validate everything you feel.
I mean, Drake did a a Crown interview with
Elliot
a long time ago, and I got that impression from him. Then this is before all the Pusha T shit, but he comes off very genuine and got a good sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? He don't fucking dodge shit. So, I fuck with Drake.
The funny part is, and I said this the whole time, is the person that I felt like he really was beefing with was Kanye. And they asked about him. He wouldn't say Pusha's name. He would say Kanye's name. And he was like, oh, nah. The way it sounded, and he said, I still feel this way, that like, this is irreconcilable. But, I still respect, and I'm not going to backtrack anything else I've said positive about Kanye. Like, I still think he's one of the more creative and greatest artists of our generation. Mm-hmm. And it seems to be very, very candid. Definitely a great watch. I think they dropped it on YouTube as well. I watched it on Tidal. But it's definitely entertaining, man. Rat Radar.
You know what's fucked up, yo? Like, I ain't mean to cut you up, but you saying like him being petty and shit, right?
Uh-huh.
We overblowing this whole beef, right? Like nobody is pause.
Oh wow.
Pause. Thank you.
No,
I'm saying you look at me and shit. Like,
no, I get the pause. How's it overblown?
Because nobody is in threat of danger. It's not one of those type of beefs.
It's not a real
beef.
beef.
If he didn't have their feelings so caught up in it, it could just be like just keep going back and forth lyrically. You know what I'm saying? But he's really hurt by a lot of shit that he said. Like like Beanie Siegel said some of the wildest shit about fucking Jadakiss and all them, and they was actually looking for each other.
Right.
This is just like, I said some wild shit about you.
This is a different group. This is a different
Of course,
era
they overly
of
sensitive.
artists. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and it shows when Pusha T made his response. Like, he from that era. He just happened to ain't beef with nobody in that era.
Right.
But you rapping against this nigga that don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like against you saying all this slick. You didn't even mention Meek's name in the rap. It was just some little slick shit like, yeah, I'm at Tootsie's and nigga, this nigga talking about killing niggas.
When he talked about the Meek beef, it was interesting because they're past it. He spoke about Meek with an amazing reverence. Like he was like, nah, when me and him was going at it, I felt as though I had to really go at yo because he's a killer and he's very relevant.
Right.
Yep.
That was a super shot at Push. He definitely there's gonna be a Pusha record after this interview.
No. Push don't act like that, yo.
But Push also is a very he throws
strategic.
He's he'll throw a subliminal at you. You'll know, but you got to listen.
But at this point, no. It makes business sense now for there to be a full blown response.
I don't think.
But matter of fact, remember Rick Ross's that song he was gonna have Lil Wayne and Pusha T on it, and then Pusha T was talking wild, reckless shit about Baby, Drake, everybody and shit, and he had to take him off of the record.
Push off the record or Wayne?
He took Push off the record, so now it's just a song with, because he said he was trying to, like, niggas was talking about this when it happened, but it's earlier in the year, but yeah, they was trying to he was trying to mend the fences with both of them, but Push's verse was like on some fuck them niggas, still dissing them niggas type shit. So.
I remember you had to go find Pusha T's verse.
Exactly. Yeah. So Pusha gonna keep throwing little shots here and there and shit, but a full blown this record, I don't think he'd do that unless Drake jump out the window.
I don't think that either.
Yo, so go check out the Drake Rap Radar interview. It seemed, I'm gonna be honest, that seemed to kind of got heavy for a second, just content wise with us. But I didn't ask. Ask when we got here off camera, off mic. How was niggas' Christmases?
Oh, my Christmas was pretty good, but I want to commend you guys for having some really good releases and shit. I'm actually gonna check out the shit that y'all said.
Watch that shit. Don't
you know
watch
what I'm saying?
that.
Watch
night.
that shit.
It's just gonna freak you out.
I'm
definitely
watching
that shit when I drive home, and I'm gonna fucking watch the Drake shit. But my Christmas was pretty damn good. My son is happy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't get what I wanted. You feel me?
What
Like,
did you want?
Shout out to Broccolini.
you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Young cauliflower. You feel me? I ain't get. I just wanted like some shoes and a big booty girl to sit on my face. You feel me?
Hump with it.
I thought that was every day.
Every day? Now my beard would be bigger if that was the case. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's never mind.
You slacking, bro.
You know what I mean? You either eat oodles and noodles or pussy. That's how you get a beard.
Damn. I ain't never gonna have a beard.
All it takes is 20 cents a day, yo, like a young Somalian kid, yo. in the 80s. You know, go to the store, get you some Oriental oodles and noodles. Chef
You
them
eat Oriental oodles and
No,
noodles?
I'm telling. Look at my bed, my nigga. I'm not eating them.
I've never met anybody who actually.
Yo, that's
ate
my
oodles.
shit, yo.
You ate the Oriental ones?
That was my shit, yo.
Oriental chicken, beef.
That's the only ones
I mean,
ate.
chicken, beef, and shrimp are.
Why you sound so appalled? Like, what's
I've
wrong
never
with
known.
You said you
Get
ate
down. He was
Oriental.
like,
No, I have not.
You about to tell me something in it or something?
No, this is
He was
what I'm
like,
saying. No, I'm just
eat
saying they always been the maligned oodles and noodles.
No, that was my favorite though.
Like really, like when they would get the variety pack in my grandma's house, you know what I'm saying? Niggas would.
True story.
I mean, chicken get smashed, shrimp
You
get
too? You don't like
smashed.
Oriental?
Niggas are.
Nah, I eat ramen.
First of
I
all,
eat real
I
ass
don't like
ramen.
oodles and
Oh,
noodles.
shit.
I like the cup of noodles by Nissan.
Ah, no.
Y'all better eat the Master P noodles.
Master P got noodles?
Master P has.
He got oodles and noodles. Yeah, he got ramen dropping.
Get the fuck. Is his face on
Budget
it?
drumming. I hope not.
What goes? Half the salt pack, water.
Hey yo.
Yo!
That nigga funny.
That is
No,
hilarious.
that is genius.
That
Because
is
them-
genius.
them what's
Who
name
shit is
niggas?
rap
Nigga,
snacks?
who is Master P?
Master P.
Nigga,
Man.
He got that shit
Master
sewed
P
up.
got tennis. Who wearing the Master P tennis?
Oh, them 11 and a halves. Yo, nigga, I hate
Bow
you
Wow.
for them. I hate them joints.
Lil Bow Wow probably got a pair.
Yo, if somebody
Bow
bought
Wow.
you a pair of them masterpiece for Christmas, they hate you.
hate you.
This how was your Christmas?
I got a pair of Master P sneakers.
How amazing! Them skinny 11, they like malnutrition 11s. They like 10 and 3/4.
Yeah, nigga. They're not skateboard dunks. They board with wheel dunks.
Hey, yo,
Yo, I'm
they layups.
nigga. 3 for 11s.
Hey, yo.
But no, yo, my daughter had a good Christmas. That's really my daughters had a good Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Apple watches,
Damn.
AirPods,
Apple watches.
and LOL dolls and shit.
Niggas say them LOL joints is absorbently expensive for
And
no reason.
ridiculous. They're crazy.
I told baby, look, ask Santa Claus for 5 things. Doesn't matter how much they cost. That's what you get.
Adopt me.
What's the LL though?
Dolls.
They're little dolls, and they have like
They-
houses.
They like
and-
elevate. They like,
they're
2019 Polly Pockets.
Yeah, they got big ass heads and little bodies.
Like treasure troves and.
And then a lot they got LOL surprise dolls where you buy it and you unbox all this
Yeah,
shit.
you don't know what you're getting.
So you
It's
get a
surprise.
doll and then you unbox something else that's her shoes and you box
Jesus
something else that's her
Little
dress.
That feels-
dollhouse is like $200 and shit.
I got a glamper and it was like $85.
Yep.
I need to figure out some shit, man.
I'm just glad I ain't got no girls.
Little girls.
Little
buying
boys
that shit.
expensive though. Little girls'
Boys are-
clothes is cheap. Shit,
Nah, that's facts.
Little boys
Yeah.
is you don't have to buy as much shit.
But boys, you buying
But their
shirts
shit
and
is
sneakers.
more.
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
You can't buy no
Electronics.
cute little sandals for a boy.
You can't go get them little sneakers with the unicorn horns on it that glow for
No
little
side.
boy, and them bitches is $20.
No, sir.
Yeah, I can get I get my daughter like 5 pairs of sneakers for $100.
Big
Yeah,
facts.
I mean it depends on what age. You know what I'm saying?
Your son feet big enough where a pair of sneakers gonna cost him
Fam,
$100.
I'm gonna tell you the
Yeah,
slick part
yeah.
though is Mrs. Fam and Lil Fam's feet are just about the same size now.
That is funny.
She got right that nigga 11s the other day.
But it's still women's sizes. He not a big boy size and shit like man
No,
size.
yes, he is.
So you got to pay $20 for sneakers.
Not two, but yeah.
So
Close enough,
my
yeah.
middle daughter got big feet. Nigga, I buy her men's sneakers.
Okay.
Jesus fucking nigga, I don't even pay that much for my sneakers, nigga. I
True
wear New
story.
Balance, nigga.
True
This
story.
motherfucker like,
Nigga,
"Ooh,
did anybody
can I get
see
them
them?
dopes?
Did anybody see them? What's the nigga with the straight backs?
Kawhi?
Baby, yeah, Kawhi. Did nigga see the Kawhi New Balance commercial?
I think
I wear these. We don't care. What it do, baby?
Can I tell y'all a story about your man Broccoli right here?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! I know what you about to say.
Yeah, we-
I already know where you going.
Because this is when Kawhi was on the Spurs,
Okay.
and I think they playing LeBron now in the Heat.
Yeah.
So we watching the game, and we all rooting for LeBron in the Heat, and so nigga like because the nigga with straight backs is a bitch. Fuck a nigga with straight backs.
Oh no.
And this nigga in the house takes off his do-rag.
No, he ain't take his shit was like kind of like
No, but then he
a
took
little bit off. I'm gonna let you tell the story.
Well, had slants.
okay, that's a detail that I.
This nigga
all
ain't
of a
like,
sudden,
yours kinda
me
slanted,
and Mark
so
was
we
like,
cool.
My man, shout out my man Mark.
But they was doing it so much that I looked over. They was like, I'm looking at them like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? And I seen where they was looking. I'm like,
nigga, what he have in his head though?
straight back. He had the DC silky shit.
It was fresh as a bitch too. Somebody just did them straight backs.
Nah, but I was going on and on about straight backs.
He was going, yeah, niggas with straight backs.
What is happening?
Like, don't nobody wear no motherfucking straight backs.
You always call that nigga. And the nigga was just over there in the corner like,
Oh no.
This
girl had a
You
fat
get
ass,
yours,
too.
B. That's disrespectful.
oh well, yeah, shit. I mean,
He ain't do nothing, no shit.
nah, he ain't do nothing.
Live it
Well,
up.
it got bad in there for him. Well, he could have been like, damn, yo, and the nigga's like, oh, all right, my bad. But if he'd have
They
been
ain't
like,
say nothing.
but if he'd have been like, man, fuck y'all.
Them niggas went out. That's what them niggas went outside.
They went outside and smoking blunts.
Yeah, man. Any nigga say something wrong, he did the pay the bullshit when he was in the car. Yeah.
Spray, owe me money.
I'ma smack one of these Baltimore niggas, Mo.
These jealous niggas.
No, you ain't.
All right, so, hey man, niggas gotta relax. Niggas gotta calm down. And somebody's gotta atone for their savagery. This week is Brother Brock, so give him Thursday.
Good Herbs Day, you feel me? I'm gonna give y'all two because it's I'm feeling good in the Christmas spirit. You know what I'm saying? Take you some dandelion root. You know what I'm saying? To help you piss like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Do not pick a dandelion out of your backyard because it's been treated with a whole bunch of wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Go get some real dandelion root.
I don't need nothing to help me piss.
I mean, it's gonna help the volume of you know your piss and get toxins out of your bloodstream. That's all.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I got
and,
pee right now.
You got pee right now?
Nigga, when I leave the house, I got pee before I leave.
Damn, you old nigga.
About
Geriatric nigga. Geriatric ass nigga. And if you want to calm down, get you some holy basil and shit. They got mad varieties that link up with your chakras and all that shit. If you believe in that dumbass shit.
Chakra Zulu.
Chakra Zulu, yeah. Yeah, that's A1. But yeah, get that shit, calm down, piss, and be good. And check out the video that I got on Herbs Day on broccoli_Balboa. You know what I mean?
Yo, so
Instagram.
I appreciate Herbs Day.
Instagram.
I
I feel like
appreciate
Ray J, right? They're like Instagram.
Ray
These
Con.
glasses will never break.
I don't care. That I don't care. At the end of that,
I don't care.
I don't care.
Ray J's a legend, yo. I love Ray J.
It sound like the little
He got a lot
fat
of
boy.
grace. He got a lot of sound.
Yeah, that nigga sound like the little fat boy that want to know where they about to eat at. Where we about to eat at? I don't care.
That nigga had didn't he have that shit?
Vitiligo.
Not vitiligo, but like the shit when you don't have no alopecia. He ain't no eyebrows and shit.
He don't. The little boy.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, the little boy.
Like
That,
Iron Man and shit.
Yeah.
Iron Man the helmet on.
wow, that's amazing.
I'm done.
Flemmy Martin. That's gonna take us into sports in the buff.
Welcome to Sports in the Buff, aka the not so nigga. You supposed to say Diz on sports, and then I say welcome to Sports in the Buff, aka the not so skinny on sports, aka a stripped down version of our normal sports segment. Here are the headlines. So we're gonna kind of wrap up this year real quick. Superstars, are spread out in the NBA. So every team got now 2 superstars. Not every team, because Orlando has no superstars. But this niggas didn't just link up this shit. Niggas ain't squad up. So you got Anthony Davis and LeBron in LA. You got Kawhi and Paul George in LA. You got Russ and Harden in Houston.
Melo went to Portland. That's kind of
Well, you had Dame.
Well, you already had McCullum
You had
and
Dame and McCullum already. So I guess, but I don't want to call Melo a superstar. He's a great player. Sidebar. This is how I wish Melo had been playing. This nigga's decisive. He get the ball, he either drives, shoots, or passes. If he don't have them options, if he don't have no drive or shoot, he passes it, repost, get the ball back. I love Melo. Should have been doing this. You so fucking.
That's how you
hard, he did
drive.
it.
From now on, that's how you
That's
drive.
how, exactly. But nigga, this is the year of the black quarterback. Shout out Lamar Jackson, big trust. Woo woo.
Look at these haters on the end.
We
won the Super Bowl, big trust.
Dallas.
Nah, I ain't about to. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
trust, baby.
I'm about to jinx my
But
man and shit.
Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, best 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. You can do a Breeze in there.
Statistically.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Yeah, because
Statistically.
Dak had a lot of garbage time.
I mean, but Y'all niggas need to be a little bit, kind on Dak. You know what I mean?
I'm not hating on the Ravens. I'm actually enjoying watching them this season.
I'm talking about Dak. Y'all be giving Dak a lot of shit.
I don't.
I give Dak.
You fuck with Dak?
I don't. I like Dak.
Okay.
I like Dak. He's.
What is his real like?
Dakota.
I'm gonna call this nigga
Dakota.
'Cause I like Dak.
The nigga name is Dakota Rain. You want to call the nigga Dakota Rain?
Dakota
I'm gonna say I like Dakota. I don't want to say I like Dak. You feel me? That's just some pause.
Hey, if I ever got him beef for Pusha T, I would call him Terry.
Because you're Terry.
Hey, Terry, don't.
You've
fuck
never
with
been
me.
scary.
I might call him Push him Terry.
His name Terrence.
You're the neighborhood fairy.
Terry is short for Terrence. Shit.
Push your
I'm
Terry.
surprised nobody called this nigga Terry yet. You Terry, you close. So I don't know. Anyway,
Terry, yo.
Bars.
Scary Terry and shit. But that summarizes the year. Looking back at the decade in sports.
That's
a lot.
2009.
Back in 2009. Nobody still cares about baseball. Still nobody cares about baseball, is what I should say. The Patriots were dominant.
Yeah.
I mean, in
Brady became Brady.
Brady became Brady in this decade.
In this area, we at least got 3 championships, right?
Who's we?
Like in this whole DMV area, we got the
Nats,
Nationals,
the Capitals.
The Caps.
Ravens won in this decade, right?
Ravens have won this decade. Yep.
Yeah, we got at least 3 championships.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You know
LeBron and the Heat dominated basketball for a little while.
It happened this year, but I think one of the biggest stories in sports is California signing that Pay to Players Act.
Yep.
I didn't realize.
I'm sorry. Damn.
It's all good. Go ahead.
For their likeness, they can get, now college kids can get played for their likeness.
So the thing that I thought was amazing, speaking of LeBron, was the fact that bill was signed on his show, and I didn't know that until yesterday. But like I think that's a big goddamn deal. I always say, and LeBron's third act of his career, which is I believe is now, is going to be his most impactful. And that's activism LeBron. That is, you know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable in my own skin. Cali LeBron. I think that LeBron is going to be the most legacy. Is going to be most remembered.
Kobe retired.
Kobe did retire. Kobe retired and gave niggas 63.
Well, he shot 63
times.
Shots. Right. The fuck.
Did they win?
I don't know if they won.
Yeah, they won. I believe we were recording live when he did that too. Yeah, Cole came and he left like Kobe.
What else happened?
So, let me a discussion that me and Hammer Truth and Braun Law. You don't want to call him Hammer of Truth. Oh, come on. I just don't want
Hammer of Truth.
I just don't want to call the niggas government. However, this is how you know him. Let's not belabor the point. We were having this discussion the weekend before Christmas, and I talked about this on social media. Who are your sports killers?
What do you mean by killers?
That's a good question.
I feel like we talked about the Gervonta Davis fight. Shout out to Tank. I hate that his initials of his company is GTD.
Got the
So
congratulations, my nigga.
But he closed the show last night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He fought a guy, one of his first names that he fought,
and he moved up to fight him.
Yes, and he closed the show last night. Guys that absolutely closed the show. So
like Killer Instinct type.
Yes. So my number one sports killer, and everybody hates the nigga, but Thomasina Brady. You know what I'm saying? Thomasina Brady.
Come on.
I mean,
now over Michael Jeffrey.
We talking about all time.
I would say Michael Jeffrey.
We talking about all time.
Probably. Yeah, Michael Jeffrey's probably the number one. But see, it's so many because I think First Act Tyson is one of the most vicious killers we've ever seen.
You know who we got right now? Kawhi. Y'all can say whatever you want.
Solid killer.
But Kawhi, it be stretches in that third quarter, that fourth quarter, that nigga be unstoppable and shit.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna say he's better than anybody else, but you know.
That's a name that's come up a lot.
That's a good one.
That's definitely a name that's come up a lot. I'm gonna tell you who's not a killer.
Course, nigga.
Yeah, Kobe. I'll tell you a nigga that's not a killer. One of the greatest of all time, but Floyd Mayweather is not. a sports killer.
Nah.
I agree with that.
Because his game isn't that of I have to kill you. It's I'm gonna let you play yourself and then I'm gonna point you to death or I'm gonna XYZ you to death. And it's not the killer way to die. You know what I'm saying? He's not a sniper.
You know who is though, in an unconventional way? Serena Williams.
No, I think she's a regular killer.
She is.
Yeah, I think she's a regular killer.
She
Stone cold blooded.
She even against her sister. Like she don't give a
Once
fuck.
you have to be competitive with your sister, you can't be considered anything but a killer.
What's my man name? Eldrick Taunt Woods.
Tiger.
His middle name is
Stone Cold.
He had an awesome
Stone
comeback.
Cold.
He had an awesome comeback.
Nigga, but you know
had
how
an awesome
that nigga father was a real
comeback.
nigga. His father's name was Earl.
But people,
It's a
but yo,
nigga name.
think about the fear.
He had
Tiger will
awesome
be
comeback.
down in all of them fucking events.
He
And then all of
shitted on a
sudden,
lot of people.
Niggas will say out their mouth, "I'm scared of Tiger." He would get this look in his eyes, and it was scary. Fucking Tiger Woods.
Nigga, just now in the joint they had the little group thing they had against I think it was us versus Europe or something, and they was down the whole time.
Davis Cup or something like that.
But Tiger, them boys, you know what I'm saying?
Tiger be down all weekend. Here comes Sunday. I'm about to fuck these niggas up.
I'm gonna wear the red one today.
Yes, I'm well aware that I'm down.
Yes.
I'd like some Master P noodles.
But does he have the best comeback story though? I think he has the best comeback
Well,
story.
it would be.
I kinda think
if he
he
breaks the
does.
record, it'd be the best comeback.
I think he has the best comeback. I mean,
If he
this
finally
dude
breaks the
was
record.
beyond rock bottom. Like,
Oh my.
I'm not even on part. He was beyond rock bottom.
Oh my.
You
smell-
Thinking emoji.
He had moved on to someone else's bottom. He won't pass your bottom. That ain't for
Once
me.
he start dating white women again, he start killing.
Yep, and they had to shake it. Had to shake that nylon guy wrapped around his head. That nigga, sure that nigga messed around. She wasn't white enough,
Can we be
nigga.
right? Can we be real quick?
Uh-oh.
The nanny is fine.
Oh, the white bitch.
She's a nice looking white woman.
The one he cheated on? He cheated with?
Nordegren?
I don't.
I mean, his wife.
Yeah, the ex-wife. She was a nanny. She was.
Oh yeah, I mean, you saying she fine?
Yeah, she
She's a nice looking white
cool.
woman.
Yeah.
That's a nice-
I don't
First of
think
all,
he dates ugly women. It's he
nah,
just.
that peekaboo.
Lost Tiger. Oh, can you play us on to like the messages? Hey, yo, who leaves that message when they doing something they ain't supposed to be doing? Lost Tiger. Hey, listen.
Damn, why they cut my man out there?
Niggas leave that to TMZ.
The higher you are, the harder they want to bring you
Nigga,
down.
if
I'm gonna tell you like
If you on
this, yo.
TMZ saying your name on a voicemail, you are going down,
Yo,
nigga.
I'm gonna tell you like this, yo. I got moments that I feel like was my lowest moments, my nigga. I done some suck ass shit in life. We all have.
True.
But for that shit to be on TMZ, my nigga, and them to have the recording, oh my god.
Remember how
I'm
Star
mortified
came
by
out,
that shit.
though?
Like, I know I done some wild shit. And be like, yo, damn, why the fuck I do that shit? I was crying and shit. And fucking all this other stuff. I was acting like a bitch. But it's on the damn oh man, Tiger, man.
Yeah, yo, shout out Tiger. Tiger went through it, man.
Damn.
Eldrin, whatever that nigga name is. Nigga. Yeah, Eldrick. Eldrick sounds like that's a wild nigga name.
Can you imagine going to Stanford with a name like Eldrick? Nigga, you gotta change your name to Tiger.
Eldrick. Nah, this nigga's not Pat. No, call me Tiger.
I can play golf on your golf team. Well, come on in, nigga.
Man, shit,
That nigga was but that nigga's a killer and he's a winner. I mean, overall, and that's gonna take us into who won the record. This week.
What?
We
What you laughing at though? Is that? Oh,
we went with that part, the Black Hippie remix. Schoolboy Q featuring J Rock, Kendrick Lamar, Ab Soul.
never. It's bottomless.
So yeah,
That's what she said.
Emerson coming, Jay. Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
That's all this bitch.
I don't even know how to do that shit, man.
So
I ain't fancy like y'all niggas.
that part, Black Hippie remix. First of all, who lost the record?
Twist what?
Who lost the record? Who was the worst person on this record?
Solo.
Solo was definitely the worst.
Tell me.
I think the fans lost with this record was definitely why nobody. I swear I had not even heard this record. That's why I did it, because I saw the record before I heard it. And I was like, oh man, Niggas never talked about this, and I love the regular
I
record.
heard the record. I know the words. Some of it.
I had not heard it, and I realized why. It ain't good. It's not good.
Solo definitely lost. Though.
That's fair.
What was saying? Who won?
He said.
Yeah, I was like asking who lost. We'll start with Sister LK. Who won the record?
Schoolboy Q.
Hey yo.
That was
That's what I did.
Nigga,
Then she was like,
you don't understand how good this show is if you don't watch the video, because that was wild, and I need to be paid for keeping my composure after what just happened. That was weird. Just gonna say,
Something
it's
about
synchronicity, man.
popcorn.
Synchronicity.
weird. She got
I was waiting for her so I could pop. You feel me?
that thing.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh, man, Brother Diz, who won?
Eastside Johnny.
Who's Eastside Johnny? What you call it?
J Rock.
Really?
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 J Rock was killing.
Huh?
I love J Rock, man.
J Rock was so he didn't try all of that funky. He just rapped,
But he,
and it was hard.
yeah, but he was off beat the beginning and the end of the verse. He was completely off beat.
Not really.
Well, I guess we'll agree to disagree there.
I think
But
the whole song was off.
I thought he was off beat.
But
I'm
Brother Brock.
going with I was gonna go with Eastside Johnny until Schoolboy, it's his record, so he kind
Schoolboy.
of extended his verse. It's like he rapped like, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga rapped like at least 32 bars and shit.
like Schoolboy.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think I got it. He started talking about Black Lives Matter and shit and shooting niggas, the police and shit. I'm like, all right, you got it, nigga.
Yeah.
But at first I was like, Eastside Johnny got it, but then Schoolboy went extra. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, let me give it to Schoolboy. So
Yeah, no, Schoolboy had content, and he sounded good on the beat. Schoolboy easily won this record.
but he needed more bars to win it though. In my
No,
opinion.
I think he did put. I think
Because
he
he was doing
LL'd
all
this
that
record.
part, and all that bullshit. I just rap, nigga. Shit.
I think he LL'd this record. He waited till everybody was done. Be like, oh, this
Hey,
what y'all
hold
did.
on, nigga,
This
hold
my
on, let
shit.
me
I got you.
Right,
But he tells you he did it because he says, "Hold on, let me get on this."
right, exactly.
So
LL is a verb.
yeah, he definitely LL'd the record, man. Shout out to what was it? What was the verb earlier?
Tendering.
Yeah, tendering. Yeah, that sounds wild. So let us know. Listen to the record, and I'm sorry when you do. But let us know, you know what I mean, who won the record at Where's Buffy on your social media choice, where'sbuffy.com.
Bomb.
All right, man, we've gotten to that part of the show. We've been talking about the year that was.
That part.
2019. 2019 for me. I mean, we usually deal with years and whatnot in the context of hip hop. But 2019 as a whole was wild, man. There was some interesting trends. Shout out to Hot Girl Summer and the color neon green. These hoes is out here dressed like Mr. Perfect every single week.
Well, Megan Thee Stallion was just like a WWE wrestler.
Well, 100%.
Agree.
Were you angry at it? Yeah, my man.
Everything that's lime green ain't the bomb, bitch.
Nope.
You feel me? Shout out to Red Man, you know what I'm saying? Come on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out. So what y'all think of 2019, man? What was your takeaway from the year? What was the big stories that you thought were, or not stories, but like I guess trends? Like what were trends this year? That
You know what?
saw?
I want to say because, I mean, I'll start with this because I do the herbs day and all that shit. I'm noticing a lot more people becoming more health conscious and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The things that I was like that I was like an alien to other people. Now it's like I look at people as like everybody, fasting or trying some vegan shit or fucking doing this or doing that. So I'm seeing a lot more health conscious people and shit, That's a nice trend that I like to see. But you also got a lot of motherfuckers eating Popeye's chicken sandwiches and shit.
butt.
So, yeah. Yeah, one too many, my nigga.
And but
Nigga, it definitely was a year of like niggas is fighting over sandwiches and shit.
Huh.
Niggas was really
fighting over everything.
Yo, Twitter was a blaze. I got on Twitter heavy this year. Twitter was ablaze with like man versus woman shit. There's a lot of man versus woman shit.
What you mean when you say that?
Like, don't go for a man that's this and these bitches is out here like that.
shout out to the
And I bet you
$40.
can't
Gotcha.
have all 5 of this and
Right. Yeah, I mean,
it's
it was the
just
year
weird.
man versus woman. And
Catty
shit,
shit.
man.
That's great.
Scope to Mana. What's the Scoop to Mana? You'll see on Twitter like Scoop to Mana, and they show you a picture of like orange juice, and then people like, I love orange juice for its protective properties. You never seen them joints?
Nope.
Is that some
Or
weird
Bomba Clot, like any
fetish shit?
Yeah.
What the
A
hell
bum
is
bum.
that?
No. Scoop to Mana is it's
I'm not on Twitter, so
I don't know.
I'm
if
on
it's-
it. But
I don't know if
I've
it's
seen it on
Nigerian,
Facebook, too.
but it's Scoop to Mana means what do you think it is?
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be like a picture. And then motherfuckers be
You see
saying
how
like,
you feel
deep
about
edge.
the picture.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of times them just be going viral, like a lot of tweets and shit.
Yeah, I can't get into the Twitter. I'm trying.
For me personally, a nigga got a new job, new relationship,
Amen.
bought a house.
I didn't know it
Glow
was doing
up.
a whole
Glow
already.
up.
Glow up this.
The glow
man.
up.
You know what I mean?
New house, new job.
In this corner.
You
You
feel
feel
me? My waves connected.
me?
Like, yeah, nigga, 2019 was dope, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, before we get into, all of the stuff that we're gonna get into, I would like to say rest in peace to Elijah Cummings, John Witherspoon, Nipsey
Yeah.
Hussle, Danny Aiello, Juice
Jesus
WRLD,
Christ.
Diane Curl,
Definitely.
A lot of people
Louis
died.
Rankin,
A
aka
lot of
Lennox
people
from
died.
Belly, and John Singleton.
Yeah.
Also, personally, on a more personal level, Trey the Kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yes.
which one go down this year?
G-Songs.
G-Songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost a lot of good people this year, man.
So let's get controversial. This is something that we talked about before off camera, and niggas. I think we're on the same page. I hope we're on the same page. With verse of the year here, I don't think me and Diz are on the same page, but I think his answer is my number 2. What you got?
38 Spec Sunday School, nigga.
It is not.
That is the verse of the fucking year, nigga.
Sunday
What
school.
the fuck? I was
Sunday
waiting on that
school.
top of that shit.
Yeah,
Right? That's
what
verse
the
of the
fuck?
year, yo.
No.
That's verse of
No.
the fucking year,
I'm
yo.
gonna
How
tell
was I
you,
supposed to
it's-
guess that?
I know the one verse that I
What y'all
keep seeing.
thought I was talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought you
Not
were
that.
talking about "Come Home," Andre 3K's verse on the Anderson .Paak record.
That was pretty good. That was
I
good.
thought
That
he
was
killed
cool.
that.
It wasn't verse of
That was the best. That was one of the best verses I heard this year. I've seen J. Cole's "Middle Child" first verse.
Yeah.
My verse of the year was probably a record that most y'all niggas ain't heard. But it was lined up with Jay-Z's NFL whatever. They released a song called Black Savage with Royce the 5'9", T.I. and a couple other folks I hadn't heard.
I did hear that.
But Royce definitely, in my opinion, dropped verse of the year on that joint. If you hear Black Savage, he went full retard. I know you're never supposed to go full retard, but he went full retard on that
I'm
joint.
gonna go with Black Thought, you know what I'm saying, on Benny shit. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, pushing on Palmolive was stupid.
Push on Palmolive was stupid, yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Man.
and that's one of the niggas is giving gives.
So
It's
what
a
did you
lot
say
of
was your second then?
that 3 Stacks joint.
Oh.
I thought that's who you were gonna say.
No, we're not
What was
on
your
the same
first
page at all.
But it's the
Was the
Royce,
Royce.
Oh,
the
the
Royce.
Royce.
But I didn't
38
remember
Special
we
shit.
talked about that.
38
My
Special.
problem with 38 Special is that voice takes
But
me
he
out of
talked
the
about
rap.
nigga.
He did.
I got a lamb and a stick like I'm fresh out the Bible, huh?
What's wrong with you, man?
Sunday school, nigga. It is
Nigga.
Sunday recording, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't really want to go there. It's like Sunday
school.
you feel me? Yo, and niggas
You got a
on Twitter-
bullshit watch that you on top of the world.
Yo, what's your favorite guest this year? You know what I mean? Getting spicy. We had
Wow.
we had a lot of good folks on the show.
I can't even remember all our guests. That's fucked up.
I wasn't here for
I'm gonna say
everything.
Giovanni because it was her book release.
That was
was
dope.
really dope.
That was a really big deal.
We got to show her book for the first time.
This is the year we interview Conway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Conway.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
say the
that's true.
machine, bitch.
That's true.
Fuck
That's
that. I mean, not no disrespect to nobody
That was
else.
a whole event. That was a
That
fun
was an
time.
event.
That was a movie, man.
Huh. That was fun.
We had Griselda on the show. Nigga.
Yeah, Big Griselda. Big Griselda.
nigga.
Sky Zoo.
Sky Zoo was a great interview. Shout out Sky Zoo. That was a great interview.
That
What's
nigga,
the little chick that
we're going to end up talking about Sky Zoo maybe like 20, 30 years from now. He doesn't miss. His catalog, I don't know if there's anybody with a
30
more
years, why you need that
consistent, because you got to look at it outside the scope of
Yeah.
I know, but 23 years
of who was big and pause and who was, you know what I'm saying, who was popular.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? This nigga makes albums every single year that are like full mics at least, and I don't know if anybody else has ever done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Consistently.
Every year.
Okay.
We have to wait. No.
I think so far.
Oh, yeah, every year.
This nigga's putting out albums every year, and everything is great.
And Cosby was a genuinely cool nigga.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Like, even with Conway, it was a big interview, but it was a little bit like...
Nah, it wasn't because of Conway. It was because of the other niggas in the room.
Well, yeah.
True.
But it was
Very
a little
true.
tense in that room and shit.
And I was good. I was always good.
I
but
was good.
I was off mic.
But then again,
smoking
I
weed
was-
with them niggas, so that shit was cool.
I mean, eventually...
First thing the nigga said to me was, "I like your hoodie," and I was wearing this hoodie.
Well, the
You know what I'm saying?
further we
Yeah.
got along, the more cooler he got.
Right.
So when we first walked in, me and Brock was walking in. They was like kind of on the intersection course with us.
We walked.
And there was there was something.
And he stopped and then old kangaroo pouch and all of that.
Ah,
you feel me?
Because something happened before we got there. That's what it was.
They-
They was
they
already
were-
on
they were
edge.
beefing
They was
because
already
of
on
they-
edge.
with
They
the-
had
with
stuff
the
going
promoter.
on.
Yeah, let's.
They was
Yeah,
already.
that's some inside
they was
baseball
getting-
stuff that we
Yeah.
don't need to get into.
Yeah.
But there was some energy outside of what we did.
But it was
for
dope
me,
when we
for
got
me,
in there and started talking
I was-
and had a conversation.
being in the room, I never felt. I thought the energy was cool
Well,
from him.
Me and him had an interaction,
Okay.
and I'm like, "Yo," and he was like, "Well, we tired, man. What y'all want to do? We tired." I'm like, "My nigga," I'm like, "We can do this after you go to the hotel." Nah, we gonna do it now. We just, I'm like, all right, you know.
Oh, no, I never had
But that's
that.
like me and him had an interaction.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's not me, Shady.
The one thing I can
Yeah.
say,
But-
the one thing
but
I don't.
still a dope ass interview.
No.
The one
Yeah,
thing
it
I
was dope,
can
man.
say is being only one of two women in the room, they made sure I was good.
You know what I mean?
That's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying?
No,
So
no.
it was a chilling
And
Shout out
man,
LG, that
man
was
gave
good.
me the, you know what I'm
funny.
saying, mad
The
weed,
Fanta
you
weed,
feel
mad
me?
weed.
And rolled it for me, and we had a great time smoking that leaf.
As it went along,
When the weed
That
got
interview
in
was
the room,
amazing.
when the weed got there, the room was
you know,
everybody
they
Gucci,
was love.
Gucci.
herb thing, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Herb
That's
thing,
what
you know
I'm
what
gonna advocate for that shit next. I'm gonna do that. One of these next videos about just weed, nigga.
Yeah, when he got his grass, it got cool.
All right, man. So throughout the course of this show, since we've been doing this show, you know what I'm saying? The big draw, and this is from the very first show, the most entertaining part that people always respond to has been the shooting of fives. So this week we're gonna do about 4 shooting of fives.
Contra, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Contra, super.
Up,
You know
up,
what I'm saying?
down, left, right, left, right.
Everybody
Yo,
wants
y'all
spray
seen that
gun,
picture?
dude.
Y'all seen that picture this week where they were replacing the original cover of Contra with Schwarzenegger and Stallone. Yeah, that was dope.
That's it.
But yeah, man, let's set it off, man. We're gonna start with Sister LK here.
Yes. What we
Top
doing?
5 stories
Stories.
of 2019.
Okay, so I mixed it up a little bit. So I have stories. Of course, R. Kelly was everywhere.
Stupid, man.
Hold up.
Stupid.
Hold up. No.
Stop!
No. I'm laughing because I forgot that happened this year. When he did, you talking about when he did the interview and shit?
Yes.
Oh, my
yes,
God.
with Gail King. So
What do you want from me?
That's Tyrese. Oh shit. That's Tyrese, nigga. No, but he was like he said something
he
crazy.
stood up and got
Stupid,
all
man.
crazy. And, yeah, whatever. So R. Kelly,
Damn, what was his quote?
of
I
course,
need to
all the
Google it.
Epstein shit. I put
Y'all
the Ravens.
killing me.
Hold on.
killing me with this
hold
shit,
on.
man.
I
Shout out
put
to
the
Oprah.
Ravens. I put the Ravens because
But shout out to you for that.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
because I'm enjoying everything that I'm seeing right now. I'm actually having fun. I haven't had fun in NFL in a while. Giants is my team. Fuck y'all.
Be
So
honest, it's off-brand. The niggas that ain't fans of the team that celebrating the team feels a little
but
weird
I'm
to
not
me.
rocking a jersey. So the electoral candidates, everybody dropping in,
All-
dropping out,
all
all that
Democrats.
bullshit, all that shit,
Democrats.
and I have a little bit of ratchetness. April Jones and Fizz, that their whole relationship. I enjoy watching that.
Mario don't give a fuck.
He does not give a fuck.
I don't know what y'all talking.
So those are my 5. I love that.
Brother Diz.
Number 1 is death of Nipsey Hussle, man.
Damn,
Yeah,
just
I
right
didn't wanna
now when
put
you
Death
said
in
that.
there. I didn't wanna
That
put
to me
death
is
in
a
there,
I mean,
yeah.
but it's the that was like the top story of 2019.
It was the top. It's continuing to be the top. Yeah.
Lil Nas X.
Was that?
Yes. No.
No, go ahead.
That's several huge stories. So yes.
That's a huge story.
Why is that huge?
What are you talking about?
They,
So
It was the most.
Brother Diz, please explain.
yes.
Let him
Yes.
do
So Lil Nas X came out. First of all, he had the one like
No,
he had a
not
hit.
one of the absolute.
He had a huge
The
song.
best hit. Yes.
He had a huge song that was on it charted on the country.
It was awesome.
And they
Yeah.
took it off the country charts because they racist. And then it charted on the hip hop joints. And then they put Billy Ray on it and it started
then-
charting on the country joints again.
Yes.
And then he came out as gay.
But why is him coming out as gay? though? Do we
Because
care
it's
that he's gay?
2019.
But do we care that he's gay?
Do we believe that he's gay?
If
I
he didn't
do.
care that he
I
was
don't
gay, he
care.
wouldn't say he was gay.
I don't care though.
It's been talked about. It's definitely people care.
I don't
Yeah, if
see
he was-
why though.
Because it's 2019.
Everybody's gay in
But niggas is
2019.
putting on that. Niggas are putting on that.
No, they
Niggas is
ain't.
trying to put on that gay bulletproof vest.
Everybody's gay in
Damn.
2019. I
Where
don't
they
think it's
trying to
even a
block themselves
shocker
from?
when people say they
You
gay.
can't say
anymore.
nothing gay about bad. You say nothing bad about gay people. It's against the law.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Might be against the law, yeah.
That's fucked up. If they got that type of protection.
So what?
You know.
It should be and is two different things, brother.
No, I mean,
It
yeah,
is.
yeah, but it's fucked up.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
fucked up. You can say anything about a nigga, but nothing about a gay person.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
So
You can't really
that's
talk
all
bad
I gotta
about fat people neither. Just
Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Y'all think Lizzo.
Which brings me to number 3.
Lizzo.
Lizzo had a great year musically.
She did.
And then she twerked with a flute, and that confused the fuck out of me.
And then she raw dogged the
And
seat
then,
in
and,
the
then,
Staples
and
Center.
then she came to the Staples Center in a 7X t-shirt with the butthole cut out.
Not just the butthole.
With a phone.
Bitch with the jimmies and
And the
shit.
thong was lopsided. The fuck's wrong with you, bitch? The fuck?
What's wrong with you, bitch?
Meg Thee Stallion had a year, nigga.
She had a-
Y'all
And she wore that football helmet all year.
Yo.
Wow. Hot Girl Summer was a shit this year. Her work husband, the baby, had a good year, but she had a hell of a year.
I think they
I
made
think
the neck champ.
I think she fizzled. I think this is it for me.
You think she done?
Nah,
No,
no way.
no,
She's
no.
just getting started.
I think
She's
she-
too
Just
smart,
getting
yo.
started.
and then
Oh shit.
Trump's getting impeached.
Yeah. Fun, but so what?
Fun.
He's not getting impeached.
No, he already got
Impeached.
impeached.
I mean, he's got impeached.
not getting
but I'm
removed.
just saying he's not getting
Yeah,
removed. That's what-
yeah, no, it was fun, but
Don't
so what?
care. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I hope everything comes out in this impeachment trial. Russian bots.
Nobody
I hope the
cares, yo.
piss
Trump
video.
about to take away
Oh,
all
I
my
hope
guns.
I hope the
I'm not
video of
watching
him
it.
getting peed on comes out.
Are you watching that? Are you watching
My
that?
I
nigga.
don't want to watch it. I just wanted to come out.
Oh, all right.
I might watch
Pause.
that. I'm
We know you
curious.
gonna watch your donut dick, yo.
Donut dick, yo.
That's the
Krispy
name of the
Kreme.
episode.
Donut dick, yo.
AKA Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, you know what I'm saying?
That's my
Creme brulee. You feel me?
All right,
Yeah.
brother Brock.
Jelly roll. You feel me? Sorry. I can't.
Damn.
All right, so I had Nipsey as well, you know what I'm saying? That's a big blow to the black community, big blow to the hip hop world, you feel me? Like, I don't think we fully seen the magnitude of, you know, what
Yeah.
his death is impacting.
Niggas
just
got an
yet.
argument over that legend talk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Popeyes, my nigga, like, that shit is fucking bugged out to me to see people actually dying over chicken sandwiches and shit. That shit was a fucking phenomenon.
It was a
Fiasco, any type of college word you want to use and shit. I'm gonna go with the Me Too, the rise of Me Too and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had, like, not just R. Kelly, you had so many other people getting gaffled by the Me Too movement.
Shout out
and
to
shit.
Oprah.
Shout out to Kevin Spacey.
You had
What fuck,
the fucking
dude?
Michael Jackson documentary. You had this documentary. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of people got gaffled up by that shit. Who else I got? I got Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a home teamer. You feel me? Like, niggas was shitting on my man Lamar and shit, but Big Trust came through and
He's
you know
amazing.
showed y'all niggas what a quarterback gonna be for the future. You feel me? You know. And I also got Big Kawhi and the Raptors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Raptors ain't win shit.
Okay.
You know.
I'm very surprised. There's one story that hasn't been mentioned. I try sometimes to go last because I know I try not to overlap and I'll
Doesn't go
overbook. Hold,
against
let me
the
get this.
grain.
Sorry,
Let me get this off. Let me get this story off.
Get it
Your
on.
man Snitch 9
Tekashi
was giant this year.
Was he though?
The story. What?
He is.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Snitch 9,
That
nigga.
was a huge story.
If y'all niggas follow the nigga
Still.
Smackwater, Smackwater on Instagram, that nigga's one of the best follows. His take on
Smack water.
yeah, Smackwater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that nigga's hilarious. He had a great take. For me, of course. So most of Drake vs. Push happened in 2019.
Did it?
Yeah, it was beginning of the year.
Damn.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, the rise of women in hip hop. You guys talked about Meg, Cardi B still loud. I think Rhapsody may have made one of the best albums. No, I'm sorry. I think Rhapsody made the best hip hop album ever made by a woman.
Bullshit. Don't do that, sir.
That's fine. This is opinion.
Like Lauryn Hill ain't make an album and shit.
Is that a hip hop
Lauryn Hill
album?
is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no,
it's
that's
not.
an R&B
It's
album. So
R&B
she rapped
solo.
like 3 times. The rise of Griselda
Lil' Kim Hart.
as
That's classic. That's a classic.
that's cool. We had that disagreement
We
last year.
did have that disagreement.
So the rise of Griselda Records, they are attached to 2 of the biggest named rappers of all time. They are signed musically to Shady Records, and their management deal is through Rock Nation.
Well, West Side's management deal is right. West Side and Benny signed to Rock Nation. I don't think Conway did.
But Griselda, the label Griselda, like
Griselda
that
is
name
brilliant.
is
Word.
Rock
Okay, all right,
Nation.
Just released their first album. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Rock
And for
Nation,
me, and for me this year, my favorite story was the comeback of LB. LB, little brother, came back. It was a good year for a bunch of stuff, man.
I
And
want
that's
to do an
good.
honorable mention on stories because this is kind of this was something that turned into a story,
Uh-huh.
but a retelling of an old story. The Central Park 5 finally got a big,
Settlement. Yep.
not even just a settlement, but like a big
Light shined on him.
Yes,
Yes.
right.
The irony though is that Oprah, the one who shined a lot of the biggest light on them, was also one of their biggest detractors when the incident first happened. Shout out to Oprah.
See, we need a whole different
Shout out
segment
to-
on
shout out
this
to
Oprah
cancel
shit.
culture.
Honestly,
Because
I think they're being
Cancel
used.
Oprah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're being used
In
because
some way they
Donald
are.
Trump.
They
You know what I'm
are.
saying they're trying to power a whole bunch of shit on Donald Trump. That was the main focus. But speaking of that, I wanted to put Kanye. Didn't that shit happen when he went to the White House this year?
Yep, MAGA.
That's fucking crazy.
MAGA,
That's
yeah.
a fucking story.
Yeah, but
Kanye's metamorphosis.
That happened this year?
Yeah,
That
Yes.
happened this year. This
That
nigga
happened
was
this
at the
year.
White House with the hat
Kanye's
on.
metamorphosis
saying you my father.
backpack yay to MAGA yay, nigga. It was like,
He's in a different tax bracket.
Yep.
Shit changes.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with
It
nothing.
does. It has everything to do with
Niggas
it.
get rich and become shown up.
No,
Tax
they
bracket
don't
makes
become.
a difference.
Oh man,
automatically
Tax
the
become
bracket
return
makes a
of
difference.
Eddie Murphy
Yes.
was amazing. The SNL joint was amazing.
Yes.
Dolomite. We'll talk about the Dolomite flick.
Wait a
Was
minute.
amazing.
But how can you call it a return though?
Because
He been making movies.
No. But Ed wasn't.
But he was making kids.
Until he does stand
His
up.
Disney contract is over, nigga. Now
Right.
he make real movies.
When this nigga was talking about like when he did Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Seinfeld,
Yes.
that kind of to me
Yes.
set everything
Even
off.
though, so the reason Eddie is
So that's
rich,
why he's making them trashy movies. That's
yes,
what
he
you're
had
saying.
a Disney contract. He couldn't even cuss.
Yeah, he couldn't do any of that.
And
Mr.
that Disney
He was
had,
under
they gave
obligation.
him money, but
Oh man, they
him.
fucking they did the
They
Eddie
cut his
Murphy,
balls
man.
off.
Yeah,
Got my
they
man.
handcuffed
Got my
Eddie,
man.
and now that it's over, Eddie can cuss again.
Yes.
They ain't getting fucked with trans.
Eddie's-
He can talk trannies. He can talk shit about Bill Cosby on SNL.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Who's
American
father
Daddy
died
now, nigga?
now?
When does his Netflix special come out?
Well, I don't think it's been recorded, so they don't.
They don't.
we
They
know.
haven't set a date.
He just got the deal.
Nigga, who's writing for him?
I don't think so. I think it's him. I think
Why
it's
you think
Ed.
you need to write them?
Right.
I need real Eddie. I need raw Eddie Murphy. Like
But-
I don't
but
want no
he's-
bullshit.
he's the same
I
nigga.
don't want to see
Right.
any bullshit.
He's probably not gonna talk about that
So
shit.
hold
He's
on.
gonna talk
Why
about
do we think? Why do we think?
Martin Martin didn't have a writer, and we saw what happened.
But hold on.
Martin was
But
never
why
a
do
great comedian.
No, you wildin'.
No. Martin was
On Def
physical.
Comedy Jam.
I need to know.
His
Hold
writing
on.
was never good.
Before we go, I feel like you wildin' because his first two specials was classic.
But
my
nigga,
why do we think Ed needs a writer? Why are we the creator of Delirious?
I feel like every
Raw?
time a nigga been away that long like that, you gonna need help writing.
Why?
I think that they would give him a writer simply
still
because they
him.
want to keep
He's
him
still
within
him
the
for
bounds. They don't want him getting too crazy.
No,
so
you want Eddie getting crazy.
No.
You gotta let-
We want him getting
Yeah,
crazy.
the
They
one
don't
thing
want him
is,
getting too
you
crazy.
got to remember, Ed was talking about number sevens and all that in his routine.
Hardcore.
And
If he's good as Dave, he can talk about it and make it funny.
Exactly.
But he said he's not going to make that
Ex-
kind of comedy anymore.
Right.
He apologized for
Right,
that.
he
in
did.
his-
He
in
did.
his article.
He just recently.
Eddie Murphy.
Ed
Eddie
just
Murphy.
recently moonwalked on some of the
Yes.
comments from
He apologized
old
for his
school
jokes
specials because niggas are discovering
about
them and he knows the age he's
LGBTQs.
working in. But that also means he's smart enough to know the age he's working in.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Ed. What I've seen from Ed on talk shows and on his interviews, like the Seinfeld joint, is Ed is funny just being Ed.
Yeah.
And if that's good
I
enough,
think you need to write it, dog.
nah, you
No.
out.
We'll see what
See,
happens.
here's the thing.
You
Like,
wild.
you only need a writer if you're looking for a certain type of audience. But if you're just being like Eddie Murphy is naturally funny, you could just watch an interview with Eddie Murphy and he's
Yeah.
funny. He's just naturally a funny person. It's just about who he's trying to reach.
I think that
You know what
he's
I'm
at
saying?
a
Like,
he's at an age.
Is he
and at
trying
a
to
point-
shake shit up? Is he trying to be
Yeah,
a certain
absolutely.
type of person?
So
I
let
think
me-
he's back to that.
Let me set
I
off
think
the
he's
next
back to
shooting
that.
of 5. Top 5 movies of the year. Let me set it off at number 5. Dolomite Is My Name, which was an amazing Eddie Murphy flick. Ed was Ed, old school Ed, cussing and singing and doing everything that Ed does well. Number 4, Shazam. Shazam was
Yes.
the best DC movie that isn't a Batman flick.
What the fuck is that with fucking Shaq?
No.
No.
That's Kazam, nigga. That's
Oh.
Kazam. You wildin'.
Wrong with
I
this
am
nigga, man?
Kazam. Nah, you wildin'. Number 3, El Camino, which was the Breaking Bad, the Breaking Bad Netflix joint, which was just completely fan service. You know what I'm saying?
Rock with it.
We didn't need that, but it was cool to have some of those bows tied up. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, Us. The second
I'm just writing that shit.
the second Peel joint. You know what I mean? Really good movie. It was very entertaining. Number 1, because we haven't had one in such a long time, a dope mobster narrative, man, The Irishman.
Jesus Christ, somebody
Got
want
that
to go
shit, too.
first, bitch.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Fuck
There's
it.
one major one I left off to, you know what I'm saying?
All right, let me go, man. Shit, fuck this shit. I don't even watch. I ain't even seen half. You know what I mean? Half of my. No, hold up. I seen that. And I seen that. All right, so I went with The Irishman too. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard a lot of shit about it. You know what I'm saying? People had to take breaks and actually watch that shit because they said it was long
Weak
as fuck.
asses.
You know what I'm saying? Us. I love Us. I just recently watched that shit again. And I love how many layers are in that fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? Every time I watch it, I see something new. Avengers, Endgame, right?
Yes.
That shit was fucking amazing. It helped me get my son into all this superhero shit because he wasn't really fucking with it for a second. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking about, no, that was the other Avengers, my bad. Anyway, I ain't see the Joker, but I heard a lot about the Joker. You feel me?
Yes.
So I'm gonna get at a nod, and then I'm gonna go with It Too because I did see that shit.
That was good.
And that shit was like fucking. I like how campy and wild it was. You know what I'm saying? Like it was everything I expected. It didn't disappoint the first It. So that's what I got.
It's a good ass list.
Thank you.
Well,
Boom, 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 boom.
I had Dolomite Is My Name out, and I had The Irishman.
Okay.
The Joker I also had. Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home,
Fucker.
and John Wick 3.
Okay.
Good one. Hold up, Spider-Man Far From Home was that the I'm thinking about the Spider-Verse. The
That was
Into
last
the
year.
Spider-Verse.
That was 18, but
Okay.
that was amazing.
That was
I've
that
never
was
seen a
amazing.
John Wick movie.
What?
I haven't even.
You would
Yeah.
like him, I think.
No, I know.
That's crazy.
It's not on purpose. I just never have.
That's crazy.
Says Steph.
This thing says sister.
All right, so Avengers
Sister.
Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, Shazam, Crawl, which was a really unexpected good movie.
Crawl.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I'm not gonna tell you. You have to
What
Google
about
it.
alligators?
It's good though.
Where?
It's anyway.
Why are you so down on
And
alligators?
Detective Pikachu.
What's that saying?
That was a good ass movie.
Get off my shit.
All right, man. So we're going to move on.
Bugged out, man.
Pause. Just take a pause. I got peep at this shit. God damn, you got off like this bitch ass nigga.
He's telling. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Go ahead.
We're gonna go to TV shows this year. Now, TV shows is a different deal. We've been talking about a lot of different stuff this
I
year.
don't watch shit.
And I didn't think I watched TV like that.
I'm at to go on
Watch a lot of
YouTube shit,
TV.
man.
I watch a lot
I
of
watch
TV,
YouTube,
man. Sister LK.
Yes.
This year, TV wise, what were you into?
Damn, everything. In my top though, I have Double and Murders, Power, Euphoria, which was a good ass show. If
Yo,
you haven't seen it yet,
so-
please go see it.
Let me tell you how messed up it is. The first episode I saw of that was the finale.
Fucker.
I have no idea. I had no idea what was going on watching that joint.
good.
Shout out, my kid was a huge fan of Shorty when she had her show on Disney Channel, and this ain't that.
No, it's all grown up. But it's real shit though. It's real shit that kids in high school are going through. It's about. I don't want to get into it if you haven't seen it, but please go watch it. Little
two
Big
more.
Lies, which is one of my favorite shows, and Watchmen.
Nigga.
Watchmen.
Now, did you watch the whole Watchmen?
Yes.
Man, listen.
Yes.
Hey,
But there's speculation we might not get another season.
there shouldn't be. I'm gonna be honest.
I need another season.
No, this is the thing.
need it.
This is the problem.
Have you watched
This is
it?
the problem. Is you get
I was
the-
like, I
it is that's funny, but it's just like drug abuse, my nigga. The first hit is amazing.
They did it so
the
good.
second hit is impossible to match.
The
This nigga
Dr.
coming back like he's pissed
Manhattan
on
setup
himself.
was the best.
But yeah, don't.
I don't want to spoil it.
Yes, please
but
don't.
Please watch it if you
Please
haven't
don't. Brother Brock, what you got?
Oh shit. Let's go with what's the show with the black nigga?
with the black
seen it. Power?
No, Papa
Definitely not
Johnson.
that.
Ah, yes, Godfather Harlem.
Godfather Harlem.
I
checked
haven't
out
seen that yet.
the Mandalorian. Shout out to the Mandalorian and
Yes.
shit
That's
on
amazing.
Man,
Nigga. That is an
Mandalorian.
amazing
Twitter.
handle.
That's my Twitter handle.
That is an
Man,
amazing
Mandalorian.
handle.
Hustle and Flow. Was it Hustle and Flow?
Oh, Hustle and Flows, I think,
Hustle and Flow.
or something and Flows.
Rhythm
Hustle
and
and-
Flow.
Rhythm and Flows.
Rhythm and Flow.
Yes.
The T.I.
That
I
was
love
dope.
that show.
That was dope.
I was wondering if one of you.
We talking about this year?
Probably, yes.
Didn't the new Black Mirror reboot came out this
Yes.
year, right?
The Bandicoot.
Yeah, when they had the just
Faggot.
said the Bandicoot.
Pause.
Wow.
This is a Bandicoot. Ooh.
the nigga that you said looked like my father.
He had a lot of the year, nigga. I even did it.
Hawkeye. No.
He even had sex with a panda.
The new Captain America.
Is he a black nigga?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This nigga look like my father.
No. That's not who he's talking about. The other dude is the nigga that looked like Yo Pops. Yaya. His name is Yaya something. Who was also Regina King's husband.
Every
on The
episode
Watchmen.
you got more history about this
Oh
nigga.
yeah.
Yeah, that nigga's had an amazing year. He
That
was
was like your
he was
father?
also
Watchmen was
he
great.
was also
Oh,
in
it's not on my list. It's not my
he was also in Aquaman.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
Manta.
Yeah, Black Manta.
Last one I got, yes, I said Black Mirror. Did Stranger Things come out this year?
It did.
Okay, so I got Stranger Things.
Stranger Things Volume 3, right?
Yeah, no, the second one. There's only 2.
No, it was 3.
You sure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, 3.
May I go?
What the fuck happened in the second one then?
We'll get there.
Hell no, that shit. Ain't no fucking 3 seasons. Go ahead, do your thing, man.
Brother Diz, what you got?
I'm going to say The Watchmen on HBO. Those are great. The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. Shout out to Disney Plus that just dropped this year. his Dark
Oh,
Materials.
you're right.
His Dark Materials on HBO, which is the kind of like the continuation of it's the Golden Compass, but it's truer to the books. I want to say
What are we talking about?
TV shows, right?
No, you said Golden Compass and.
The Golden Compass was a movie.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then they kind of redid it.
I didn't know you was into that. I'm very surprised.
Yeah. Shout out to Power, because Power was very much talked about and very much
Maligned. Much maligned.
But Starz also has a show called American Gods.
Yes.
That's my number 5. And what's fucked up is that American Gods, Watchmen is not coming back because black people was too powerful. And American Gods,
that's not why though.
Is American Gods the shit with the guy?
Orlando Jones.
He
just got fired.
He got fired.
Those monologues, but they dropped like a monologue on every season. That was like amazing from him.
Yes, And then Wale gonna be a god on there next year.
Hold up, did Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Game of Thrones in this year?
I'm not putting Game of Thrones.
No, I'm just asking.
It did.
All right, so first of all, I am putting Game of Thrones on mine, which is my number 5, because one of the most epic and amazing episodes of all time
Jesus Christ,
is that goddamn battle. Yes.
Yes.
Nigga, that battle, that episode is one of the greatest shows.
Probably should have ended right there.
Single episodes, maybe so. But you gotta have the epilogue.
Not maybe. It should have ended right there.
It's one of the.
Nobody would be mad.
It's one of the greatest single episodes of a TV show I've ever watched.
It is.
It was great.
Niggas sat on the edge of their seat.
Though, yo.
But it was
had
like,
to really go back and light up your
but it pulled you. It pulled you into the show. It was like, yo,
good filming.
nigga, what's
Did
going on?
y'all niggas know, you know what I'm saying? Did you expect, her to catch the knife and shit?
No,
they was setting it up with that move.
They set it up.
They was setting that move.
But did you, in that moment, was you like,
No,
she
I
good?
So
I was like,
I thought she was dead.
You know what I mean?
Yo, a show that ended this year, 2019, one of my favorite shows that niggas had fallen off of that were watching it from the beginning was Gotham. I love Gotham. Gotham was great.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Dear White People Volume 3, which was this year. I love that. I love the characters. I am attached to that show. I think it's really, really good. Black Lightning, which is a CW show. That's really, really dope.
With Scooter.
Yeah. Maybe I'm back. But my number 1, and I'll call it a show because there were I think 4 episodes, is When They See Us.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
Honorable mention to Jessica Jones season 3, which was the end of the Marvel saga.
I'm so mad.
On but I mean, I know they're picking up at least Daredevil on
I need a Punisher.
That Punisher was crazy, but Daredevil and Punisher have both agreed to do
sexual.
Disney versions
like that
of their characters, so they will keep the lie alive.
Yo, shout out to the Netflix specials, the movies that made us, and the toys that made us.
Those are always good. All the toys that made us. I've been fans of that since they started.
I ain't seen that shit yet, but I heard about it.
It's good,
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, this year I was happy because the toys that made us did the LJN and all the rest, the history of wrestling toys. You know what I'm saying? From the genesis of the wrestling toys when Hulk Hogan.
I didn't realize wrestling pillows was. I wanted
the wrestling buddies.
Yeah, nigga. That was their biggest
wrestling buddies because you can sell those to girls and boys.
Yeah, I have.
That was the first.
You nigga beat the shit out that pillow.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what I'm saying. You can justify selling it to a boy because you can fight it, or justify selling it to a girl because she can hug it. So it was amazing.
I would never let my daughter hug Ultimate Warrior, nigga. That shit be
definitely not Hulk Hogan.
Wait a minute.
Oh, let me tell y'all. So I wore my hoodie in Old Navy during Christmas shopping. Old Navy So old black man that works in the store.
Old Navy is kind of a brand, okay.
Old black man that worked in the store.
His name's Jeff.
Look at the hoodie. Jeff. that worked in the store.
Raleigh.
He was like, "Is that Hulk Hogan?" I was like, "Yeah." Let me tell you, this old black man that worked in Old Navy read me the riot act because he wanted to tell me how great Hulk Hogan was. He was not pleased. He did not
damn.
like my hoodie.
Man, he
He
like
was
somebody's
old.
old uncle, huh?
He was old, so he's telling me
Old.
about all. I
What's
was
his name,
like,
Tom?
You should
sir,
have told
I was
him.
like, you need to tune into black wrestling.
Yeah, call him Unc. Just call him Unc. His name was Tom, right? So you know what I mean?
He's like, yeah, he was kind of pissed off. I was like,
You should
okay,
have
you get a
told
little
him.
aggressive.
You know Hulk Hogan don't like you, nigga.
Nah, you gotta put the ER when you put it in the context. And,
Right.
and
All right,
Hogan.
so you met a super coon at OG,
Yeah.
and then a nigga tell you about mustard.
Super
and a
truck
truck stop.
I need some.
Where the
very
fuck do you be
No,
going?
I need some amazing ass people. I had an
Where
amazing
are you-
2019.
your travels,
I'm gonna tell
yo?
you that. Yes.
Now
Absolutely.
it's time for us to get
met
butt on.
British rappers. She went over and filmed their video and shit.
Yes. Check out my
'Cause
I was
Instagram.
random
You'll
shit,
see
yo.
that.
All right,
Random
so
shit.
let's get messy.
Oh.
Final shoot the 5 of the year, final segment
Dog,
of the
dog.
decade.
Let's get messy, yo.
Let's do it. I ain't writing nothing down for them messy shit.
Album of the year.
Oh.
Is this messy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was gonna do some nasty shit.
No.
This nigga was ready for it to get nasty in this
This
bitch.
nigga start taking clothes off.
The
No,
mud wrestling
no.
was coming out. What happened?
Oh, this is the part of the show I've been waiting for.
Yeah, well, I need the mustard for you. Know what I mean? I need the mustard.
Not catching no cramps today. All right, man. Album of the year, shooting the 5.
Shit.
Brother Diz, what you got?
Yeah.
Number 5, Port of Miami 2, Ricky Rose.
Oh.
Number 4, Crash Talk, Schoolboy Q.
Nice.
Number 3,
This nigga's like trash talking his top 5.
Benny, Plugs I Met.
Oh my gosh.
Number 2, Anderson .Paak, Ventura. Number 1,
Hold on.
Album of the Year,
Yeah, this is gonna be on everybody's list.
No. All right, go ahead.
Freddie Gibb, My Delib.
No,
Bandana.
but I want to ask you though, like, can you? Are we talking about hip hop?
Just albums.
Albums that
Just
you like
albums.
this year.
Oh, because I was like, yeah, you can't really. All right, Anderson .Paak, that shit ain't going.
Bandana.
No, it's just albums.
Bandana.
No, it's not hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
You're not
Bandana
like
is the album of the year, dog.
I don't know about
That's
that.
a really good album. That is a really,
Interesting.
really good album.
I'm about to make my shit different. You feel me?
Sister LK.
Well, you know my list is all over the place.
know.
In no particular order. What?
So we know.
So I got the Baby Kirk. I
That intro
like
was dope.
him. I like him.
I liked the
I
Baby
didn't
too.
want to like him, but I do like him.
Same here. Completely the same here.
Yeah, it's weird. J. Cole, Middle Child.
No, that's
Tyler-
ho. J. Cole Middle Child is a song.
Well,
It's not an album. It is not an album.
J. Cole's album.
J. Cole didn't have an album this year.
That was this year.
You talking about
That's a song,
KLD
though.
was last year.
KLD
KLD was last year.
Was that last year?
Middle Child's
Yes.
song.
Now
felt like
Dreamville
KLD was this year.
happened this year, which was their project, their whole clip project.
No.
We up at the
KLD
championship
wasn't this
juice
year?
up.
KLD was last
Okay,
year.
whatever. We'll say J. Cole out.
We up at the championship juice.
I think it's done,
Oh,
man.
you got it by your leg.
Tyler the Creator,
Championship
Igor,
juice.
Shit.
Oh,
Dead,
shit.
yo.
Rico
No, it's the whole
Nasty's
thing.
Anger Management,
It was bottom.
Lizzo, Cause I Love You.
Okay, I'm done.
What, are you okay?
Yes.
You have champagne rage?
Don't say you got champagne,
Ooh,
right?
he is massaging it.
No, I'm good.
What
I'm
is
good.
champagne?
Sister, okay,
No,
go
'cause
ahead.
I just feel like it was right here before. But go ahead, Lizzo.
Lizzo brought you down.
No, despite everything
Well,
else,
hold down.
Lizzo has a good album. Like her album's good. It's a good album. So you can't hate on it.
Why hoes great till they gotta be great?
I like that flip,
You're a
nigga.
hater.
No, that's
She a
actually-
hater.
Sister, okay, you finished?
I'm done.
Her cheeks look like the hand from the deli
It's
section.
like two
Like
burnt
sliced
pound
right there,
cakes.
nigga. like two Italian loaves that they sell the next day for 30 cents a piece.
So you trying to tell me you would not give Lizzo no love?
Like that?
Yeah.
Well, she got money. Broke Lizzo gets no attention.
So
She's pretty.
let me
She's
ask you.
pretty.
I'm gonna ask you a messed up question. Do you promise to tell the truth?
I did
The whole truth.
nothing but that.
Have you ever hit a joint look worse than Lizzo?
Yeah.
Because Lizzo's not an ugly
She's
girl.
not ugly. She's not ugly.
She's just annoying to me.
She
That
is
is
annoying.
really my only legit
She's
problem
very
with Lizzo.
annoying.
But 38-year-old Diz with good money and good credit is not fucking Lizzo.
You see how he
Fair
gives me
enough.
by a house? He gets snooty
Fair
and
enough.
shit.
I'm just saying, like,
Cheesy.
at this point in my life, and no
Cheesy.
disrespect to my baby or nothing like that, but at this point in my life, I'm not fucking a Lizzo.
Ooh.
That's fair.
Ooh,
That's fair.
Her cheeks are like long.
Yeah.
What's wrong with round cheeks?
And flat.
Round them out.
They ain't no rounding them
Yeah,
cheeks
no,
out.
that's a myth. That's a myth.
Them shits look bad. They bad. Matter of fact, all she got is a bike.
Long bike.
Bike with a crease.
Brother Brock.
I got 2 of these are gonna be joints that I said is released on the show and
That's
shit.
fine. That's good.
But I got Port of Miami.
2. Okay.
I got Free Nationals. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I love that fucking album.
What's Free Nationals?
The niggas that play instruments for Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Plugs I Met. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Gibbs. And I got East Atlanta Santa 3. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. You
Yo,
feel me?
Gucci Mane trash.
He is not.
You
Take that back.
All right.
Who's gonna make good music?
I'm a Gucci Mane fan.
Yeah, nah, that nigga whack.
Damn.
Why are you so evil?
Nigga, this
I
nigga
can't
gonna
have
say
an opinion.
Fonte,
You ain't bopped
Fonte,
to no
Lil
Gucci
Brother.
song ever.
Never.
What?
No, I'm lying.
Lemonade.
The one song, what's
Lemonade.
whatever it is, with the nigga, the girls singing Gucci, you don't love me.
Yes.
That's hard.
That's my
I
shit.
love her.
That's hard.
Yeah, I think I love her.
That's hard.
First day out.
But
First day out.
the majority of Gucci Mane music, I just don't care.
I love Gucci Mane.
Majority of niggas don't like Fonte, so that's cool.
That's cool. It sound like tit for tat. I just say what I don't
Fuck
like.
Fonte.
That's cool.
Damn.
No, we want you on the show, Fonte. I was playing.
That might happen in March. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that.
You editing this shit, nigga?
No. I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in. Pause.
Edit up to number 7 of this nigga.
Nope.
the
I'm leaving.
number?
I'm leaving it in. like we.
Whoa!
I leave it in.
Whoa!
Like,
Wait a
It's the
minute.
year end.
I'm leaving it in like every father has. That's how you got. That's how you got to be a father.
Is that what they call number 7? Or?
Nah, we'll talk about that later. Number 5, my favorite R&B album of the year, Ari Lennox, Shea Butter Baby, which was amazing. But niggas say it sounds too much like an R&B, Erykah Badu record, but I don't care
I like
because I love
that
Erykah
that
Badu.
I like. Hell no, that shit don't sound like no fucking. Don't.
It don't sound like Erykah Badu.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Shea Butter Baby sounds like an Erykah
Is that
Badu
No, it
this
record.
doesn't.
year?
No, it doesn't.
I am getting
That's
my ears
disrespectful
mixed
to
up.
Erykah
I feel like
Badu,
that.
It don't sound like Erykah Badu.
I'm gonna leave some the obvious, like the bandanas, the plugs I met. Niggas have said several times. I'm not gonna say those. I'm gonna go with one of the best yet, which is the Gangstar record, which might be the first posthumous album that I've heard that actually sound like a record, like their other records. One of the best yet,
Black After Death
Gangstar.
was a posthumous album.
It wasn't
was.
made. It wasn't made posthumous. It was only released posthumous.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The Iliad is dead and the Odyssey is over, which is Murs and Knife Wonder, which was an amazing album.
There's no Murs album that's ever been good.
No.
No, both. Anything all 5 joints that he's done with Knife have been amazing. Retropolitan, which was Sky Zoo, and you've never heard of Murs album
Wow.
Fuck.
ever. So Retropolitan, Sky Zoo and Pete Rock was crazy. Like I
Pete
said,
Rock, I mean that Benny Pete Rock and right. What's my man's name?
the
Smoke
whole
this.
group,
Smoke
Smoke
Dizzle,
Dizzle.
Damn, son. Go ahead.
Nigga, May the Lord watch, of course, little brother.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well,
of course we knew we were gonna do.
And Eve, from Rhapsody.
I was say, nigga,
Yo.
Eve made albums.
Yo.
Eve from
Yo, can I stop being disrespectful to my life and myself? You
Go
feel
ahead,
me?
sir.
Because this is shit that I was actually listening to, sir. You know what I'm saying? That's another album that I talk
a lot of
about.
niggas rock with
You know
you.
what I'm saying? On the whole shit. God don't bless no suckers, you feel me?
Ah.
Your man, King Leo, you feel me?
Is it on title yet?
No.
I don't know, but I got that shit on motherfucking Apple Music, so hey.
Yeah.
God
Shorty,
don't
check
bless
that
them
man
suckers,
out, you
yo.
feel me? And the last one was fucking Griselda, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
what
what
was Machine Gun do? So, you know what I'm
Yo.
saying? A
I'm
major faux
surprised
pas.
nobody
Yo.
said what was Machine Gun.
Price
Yeah.
of Fame from Sean Price and Lil Fame from MOP.
I didn't even listen to it.
Nigga, that was, I'm gonna tell you, that was probably the funnest record that came out this year because there's no like you're not expecting it to be no album of the year. It's just some some hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can throw your earphones on, your earbuds, or however you listen to
Styles
music.
dropped this shit because I'm sure he did.
That nigga dropped several
every
projects.
quarter.
Yeah.
Nigga drop every quarter.
Yeah.
Who else would we do? I'm looking for most of the time. Yeah, I guess that's.
Yeah, I mean,
Styles drops all the time.
those albums that we just named are pretty much all the
No
ones.
Wu-Tang members dropped this year.
Jim Jones dropped.
Ghost had two projects.
Cameron dropped.
Cameron dropped Purple Haze too.
No one seems to care. I haven't heard anybody talk.
Wale
The
dropped.
Cameron niggas haven't talked
This
about
Wale shit's
Cameron.
from this
The
year.
Wale shit was good. The Wale
Shout out to
shit was good.
Feeve.
Wale dropped out this
Wale
year.
shit was good.
Shout out to Green.
Shout out
Right.
to Even Green.
Sean,
No, but Cameron niggas, they big
they
Cameron,
big,
and I have not niggas ain't heard nothing about the Cameron record from them niggas, man.
Nope.
I'm trying to think who else dropped it. Did J. Royale drop this year or last year?
That was last year, but that was amazing.
It's a great album. I'm trying to think. Anybody else locally drop? More local. Let's see.
What's his name? DDM.
DDM.
Beautiful
DDM
Gowns.
had- Beautiful Gowns.
Beautiful
was
Gowns.
Really good.
Yeah, Beautiful Gowns is a dope
Maybe
project.
not my type of music, but definitely.
No.
It was
the,
musically
the
good.
records are good
There's a couple of couple of electro joints cuts.
because his songs they had a bop to them.
Yeah.
Easy Jackson. Shout out to Easy
Easy
Jackson.
Job just
Yeah.
A
That was
record?
this year. That was this year. I'm almost
You talking about the
positive.
Santa shit? I mean the Christmas, Dirty Christmas?
No, he had hold on, let me pull it up. Positive that was this year though. He did drop something
Okay.
Hey man,
earlier, yeah. This year.
I think that's what we got this year. I think this is what we got this decade. Shout out to y'all niggas for rocking with us, hitting that share every time,
Where's Buffy started?
hitting that share. Oh, 100%.
Oh.
are you hitting that shit? You feel me?
Are you hit, nigga?
Are you hitting that
and we not
shit?
talking about Sunny and shit, nigga. SHARE.
Cause
Hey, look, if y'all niggas, there's a couple things we need you niggas to do, right? So you've made it through this whole episode, and you've laughed several times. You probably still wiping tears. So as a favor to us, do us a favor. Content-wise, if you got one of them iPhones, go to iTunes or Apple Podcasts. I'm sorry, hit that 5-star rating and tell niggas why. You know what I'm saying? And when you hop on YouTube, everybody hop on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube.com/C/Where's Buffy. Hit the bell.
Cool.
Hit the follow and then hit that bell.
Bitch, I love you.
Hit that bell.
damn,
Yeah, man.
got the fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hit that bell.
That's how you. That's
All
how
right,
you make
man.
it squirt.
Wow. I am LFam79.
You do it like that.
Oh, yeah.
So make it squirt.
I'm LFam79 on your social media choice.
You gotta take
AKA
the
the
top.
Anderson the podcaster. AKA Captain Broad
I know my way around it, bitch.
AKA Brew Diamond Phillips. AKA Thicky the Dragon Steamboat. AKA Pod Sham, Pod God's favorite podcast. I'm here to podcast. True Bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubble tape and my tag team partner.
Before I get into myself and love, getting into myself. Where's Buffy.com for all your Where's Buffy needs. I know I keep saying the same shit. That we're gonna have new shit up there and sell merchandise on Where's Buffy.com. But I'm being for real. Look for it in 2020. Not Barbara Walters.
Baba Wawa.
Where's Buffy? At Where's Buffy on Instagram. At Where's Buffy on Twitter. All in your Twitterverse. All in your bitch's purse. At Where's Buffy on Facebook. Listen, Fatboy Diz. Fatboy _ Diz on Twitter. Fatboy _ Diz on Instagram. Fatboy Diz, whatever you feel like it. This is one of the most finger wavers. It's not the joint, no, it's the penis. Johnny Cochran, if the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm buzzing off these motherfucking mimosas. I'm not a
We
normal
all are.
nigga. I smoke cigars and use rubbers. And sometimes I drink a bunch of mimosas and I get drunk before 4 o'clock. Shout out to Matt Damon and the Warriors. I would say to my left, but somebody switched seats with me.
What's up, everybody? It's the most diabolical and meanest screenwriting genius. It is Lady London, aka London, aka LK, aka Elbow Deep. Easy Jackson's EP is called Fool. It came out
AKA a pain
a couple
in the
months
ass.
ago. Yes, that's totally okay. though.
AKA Auntie Swirl.
Ew.
Auntie titties.
Wow.
Everybody have a happy new year.
Ah, God.
And
Feliz Navidad, you bitch ass niggas. It's your boy Bradley Balboa, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Vegemite, aka Miss 51 pounds down the cap, but who's counting me because some petty crew making me like Young Von L. Hill. You can take
the children.
Who said Shaboing Boing? Is that Von now?
Shaboing Boing?
That was him as Sammy Davis.
Yeah, that was it. Young Von L. Hill is. Did you miss me? You feel me?
Did you miss me?
You know what I'm saying? Check out Herbs Day. Check out Broccoli_Balboa. I plan to release a whole bunch more shit because, and I'm gonna take y'all on a journey and shit. And yeah, I don't know if it's a pause. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking to men.
The release.
I ain't talking this release. But anyway, I plan on taking y'all to the store with me, cooking it up. You feel me? And you know, maybe introducing other people and you know them telling me how they feel after they taking this shit.
Huh.
So
that's a part.
Evolution.
You know,
2020.
let's you know what I mean? I'm here for y'all.
That's what's up, man. Hey, listen, thank you for rocking with us. Love to everybody that ever been on the show. You know what I mean? As far as this year, look, love to y'all niggas. Love to brother Math who is in here this evening, this afternoon.
We're never gonna have all 5 people here. It's not real.
We're gonna it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We're gonna kidnap people.
And love to y'all niggas, man. Shout out to y'all niggas.
Happy New Year, y'all. Shout out Tank, keep winning, nigga.
Hey, 2020, nigga.
Teach the children.
Yo, you know who was in the crowd?
Oh.
AB, take us out.
It's gang, if I don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Well, I think it's their choice, isn't it?
Man, gang, you know what that means? Gang, take the L out of lover. It's over, brother.